10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good luck, studio.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Paul Chandler, the Shy Yeti. He's not that shy.
Oh, it's the Shy Life Podcast. Yeah!
All I wanted was a pie, and then I hatched out of an egg.
Okay, bring the mic over. He's ready to record.
It's the quiet ones you've got to watch, you know.
Is it metaphoric? Is it deep? Is it deep?
Boy, he's not all that shy, is right.
Blimey, Governor. It's the Shy Life Podcast.
500.
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Shy Life Podcast with me, Paul the Shy Yeti. How are you doing? I'm all right. Yes. Well, it's a big episode today. Episode 500. Yes. Although I'm sulking, so yeah, I should be limiting my appearances to appearing with Ick and Cromitty. But it's not all about me. Other things will be happening. Anyway, let's run the theme music, and when we come back, we can go into some of this business. Yes, all right. Let's do it. Run that theme music.
Darling, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Yeah, but it's a positive thing, Paul. The High Life, the Shy Life.
You won't find a cast of characters like this everywhere.
Hello, Paul.
I'll go anywhere for a potato.
This particular episode of The Shy Life is a little more abstract than usual.
Oh,
Okay, it looks like the hairy guy is ready to record. 3, 2, 1.
Go Shy Yeti.
Oh, I hope he hasn't found out my secret. I think he has.
If you thought that was bad, just listen to this.
oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for it to begin.
It's the Shy Life Podcast.
He's positively glowing.
It's all green and here. Yum, 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 yum.
And so I'm back, yes. Right. So, there are two big things happening in this episode. One of them is that Yeti Uncle John is freed from Shame Jail, and some of the regulars, in fact, a lot of the regulars, will be going to meet him as a welcoming committee, which I really don't think he deserves. It's like one of those political prisoners who's freed, you know, like they've been in jail and they shouldn't have been. I mean, that is kind of how Yeti Uncle John thinks of it. And I think Toppy Smelly, to be honest. That's how he got into this mess. That's how he fell out. Oh, yes, if you didn't know. Toppy Smelly and I aren't speaking. Well, I think Toppy Smelly's speaking to me. I'm just not speaking to him. It won't go on forever, I promise. But, you know, Toppy Smelly took part and was a big part of the fact that Yeti Uncle John escaped from Shame Jail and could have got himself killed. Toppy could have got himself into big trouble, blah, 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 blah. Though I'm not getting involved in any of that plot. The big plot, as far as I'm concerned, is the fact that Ick is giving birth. And although he has a matron to help him, Sister Oo, Cromitty and I will be on standby to make tea, to bring hot water, or whatever is required. I mean, the whole Ick giving birth situation is a bit veiled in mystery anyway. I'm not quite sure what goes on. I'm hoping I don't have to see too close up. But I have volunteered. And, you know, Cromitty will be with me to hold my hand. Dear, oh dear. I mean, I did say to Cromitty that if he wants to go to Shame Jail and get back in time, he can do that. So he might be in both plot lines. We've not had any reports of any movement yet. We know that Ick's giving birth this episode, but it's not started yet. I think I asked him about that. I asked him if it was going to start. I can't remember if I got an answer. I think the answer is that no, it won't. It'll happen during the episode, but we don't know when it'll be happening. So, I can't guarantee that there's going to be a lot of special guests in this episode because the plot lines are so important. I'm not getting lots of people to send in messages. It's not that long since our 5th anniversary special, really. We've only just had a Christmas episode, which was a big episode, even though I was hiding in a box. Yeah, some of you might be wondering, I mean, some of you may have only just picked up on it because it happened at the end of the episode and we haven't discussed it really. But I currently have the power to become a giant or to become a little person. I'm struggling to control it, but I was able to control it at Christmas so that I could shrink down and hide in a shoebox. Now, how has this even happened, you're asking? How is that happening? Well, it's because of Cromity's experiments earlier in the year and my stupidity at eating the products of the... Anyway, there has been some lasting effect. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it makes for quite a good gimmick. So the longer it lasts, the better, I hope. Although it could lead to drama, I guess, if I become a giant or shrink down too small at the wrong time. We'll see. Sorry, I'm waffling a bit because I'm waiting for the phone to ring, and I've just noticed the house is very quiet, which I think means that Cromity probably has gone with the others to meet Yeti Uncle John. But I'm not sure if there'll be any other things in this episode, like quizzes or Sutton Park clips. There might be. I think if there are, I think Cuthbert will probably interject and explain them. We're just going to be too busy. Yeah. Well, I suppose I should let you go and see what's going on with Yeti Uncle John at this point. And I'll be back later. I'll probably be heading over to the spaceship to help out Ick. Oh, there goes the phone now. Look, I've got to go. I'll speak to you in a bit, all right? All right.
Hello listeners, it's me, Cuthbert the Robot. As recently predicted by Paul, we do have a Sutton Park clip for you now from episodes 1505 to 1508 from way back in July 1996. They follow on from the clip that featured in our last show. We do hope that you enjoy another trip into the archives!
So I got away from this dog and this friend. Oh, just with that. I got to. Oh, that looks like. I recognise this. It looks like. Oh, it looks like one of those things which I touched. It made me go bad. Just got to touch it again. Oh no, and this one's a big one. Oh no. I'm holding this evil ball. Doesn't seem to be affecting me though. It doesn't feel like it's as evil. In fact, I feel all well. Maybe I'm immune to it, to the evil balls now. Yeah, I'm immune. I am a moon.
Hi. We haven't seen Jay. I'll just have to let him rush around in it. Why are you that bloody helicopter again? Nothing we can do about it, really. Is it? Oh, no. Out there somewhere. Oh, are you going to tell me about...
Yeah, hang on. And... there we go.
You're going to tell about the moon beast now?
Oh, yeah.
It's no good trying to find Jay. Yeah, it's supposed to be finding something shady. I'll get Lee to tell me the full details of... I mean,
you've got to turn that camera off and put it away.
Yeah, all right. Well, how can I... Well, that's not going to make for much of a good episode, then.
This is bloody not. Look, it didn't make much for a good episode when Gulliver Tremaine told you all about the moon beasts and the cats, did it?
Well, that wasn't very major.
Exactly.
Well, how come you know all this, though?
I've been gathering it over a period of time since the Circus of Horrors incident.
Tremaine only knew a few things like the cat business.
I've been going around collecting information from certain people in the know who you probably wouldn't know about, maybe.
Well, careful about that helicopter. There goes the helicopter again.
Well, we're all right here. Look, we're in the shade, no trees. No, they can't see us from here. Just normally they'll overhear what we're talking about. Then they won't, because there won't be any sort of like transmissions going on, will there? Because the video camera's off.
All right, I'm going to turn the camera off now.
Yes.
Meanwhile, unbeknown to Paul and Lee, somebody is watching them through the trees and videoing every word. Somebody is spying on them, and here is what they are saying. Is that what you're going to read to me?
There you are. Where were you?
What do you mean, where was I? I was here. I've been here all the time.
Yeah. I thought I told you to put that thing away. I'm not reading a word of this until you put that camera away.
Have you got it written down?
This is a gold mine, my friend.
Right, all right. I don't think there's anyone watching. There's a dog over there, but I don't think there's anyone watching or anything. Okay.
No Backhoff, no Von Hellbent, no Parkers. No, he's too busy.
Okay, I'll put the camera away.
Put it away, now.
Okay, go for it. I think there's nobody here.
Right. Yeah. You ready?
Yes.
Are we sitting comfortably?
Yes.
And we shall begin. Many centuries ago, the planet of Sutton Park was supposedly destroyed in a freak cooking accident. The truth is that the accident was not an accident. It was caused deliberately by the moon beasts from the planet Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah. As part of an ongoing feud between the moon beasts themselves and the voice of Sutton Park. Something to do with the stereo system playing too loud, I think. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, the moon beasts rigged the oven to overload, vaporising their own home planet into the bargain. Now, as the planet fragmented, so did the voice, into two halves, one of evil and one of good.
Come on, there's nobody here.
I don't know.
There's nobody here.
I'm not sure. Anyway, bitter and twisted, the moon beasts wandered the universe in search of the voice of Sutton Park, out for revenge for the destruction of their own planet, even if it was their own fault. Anyway, they eventually located the evil half, Azrael, on planet Earth, surrounded by his myriad of demons and monsters and pussycats to protect him. The moon beasts swarmed and multiplied their masses on the dark side of the moon. Now you know this much, where they sent moon beast scouts to prepare for Earth's colonisation. As you can tell.
Don't worry.
Unfortunately,
I can hear you.
One of them mistook a recently plastic surgery altered Danny March for one of Azrael's agents.
Go on.
Yeah, I don't know. Now, by possessing the human half of the amphibian man, the moon beast scout had hoped to infiltrate Azrael's forces, but the scout didn't know about Danny March's recent persecution and the drastic measures he took to escape his Azraelite tormentors. I take it you remember all this, by the way.
Yes.
Yes, well, don't you understand? Danny March at that time was possessed by a moon beast. That's why he said that strange thing.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it?
A later encounter with one of the scouts involved Phil Anderson and what you believe to be one of the wood-carving denizens of Sutton Park. How wrong you were, Paul. Are you sure there's no one?
Yes, it's all right. Keep going.
No one must learn about this except you, Paul.
Oh, keep going.
And me, obviously. For the short duration in Phil's company, the moon beast took exceptional interest in the affairs of Phil's crack commando troop, since disbanded. And of course, Count Bakov's intent to eradicate an entire conference of equity members. As you remember, Phil Anderson was being persecuted by Bakov at the time. Anyway, possessing one of Phil's commandos, the scout wreaked havoc at the Queen's Hotel, hoping to kill Azrael's right-hand man, Bakov, in the massacre.
I've got to put the camera back on. Look, don't worry, stay, look, there's nobody there. Look, there's nobody there. You're just getting paranoid. Look, there's nobody there.
Nobody there?
No, look, I put the camera down, I couldn't see it. There's nobody there. Lee, there's nobody there.
Alright, you say so. Where were we? Oh, I don't need these, I'll do one now. Okay.
Look, if you think we're being washed, whatever.
Wait.
Look, let's go somewhere else if you think we're being watched. I'm sure there's nothing there. Come on. I think there used to be animals in here, but... Oh, it's closed. What's wrong? Lee, what's wrong?
Some bloke with a film camera.
It's me!
No, he dodged behind those hedges.
Well, I didn't see him. You're getting paranoid now.
Look,
There's nobody there. No one's going to follow us with a film camera.
Well, you're following me, aren't you?
You don't think it could be... with film camera? You don't think it could be,
Who?
Filthy Luke?
Luke?
I think he's following us. You don't think
Well, Luke is more into merchandising, isn't he? Oh, I mean, oh no, he did do those making of things, didn't he?
But usually he's told us about it.
It could be doing a making of Sutton Park, I suppose.
Well, in that case...
Didn't you receive some strange footage once?
Yes, I did. We presumed it was from Luke.
Perhaps it was from... Well, no, I can't really say it was from Andy, because we don't know whether Andy is filthy or...
we still don't know. We presume Andy's still... We still presume Andy's dead, don't we?
We don't know whether Andy is filthy.
We still presume he's dead, Andy.
Well, we presume he's dead until we know otherwise.
If it was... Whoever it was... If there was someone behind the tree, as you thought, they probably videoed the whole... what you've told. You didn't finish the...
Well, it wasn't proper Sutton Park, so I should think we got away with it.
Well, he would have videoed what you said about the Moonbeast, what I heard about the Moonbeast, and what the viewers... Does that mean the viewers might have heard?
Well, it wasn't your camera, we might have got away with it, I don't know.
Wait, when you watch this episode later on, you better tell me whether you see yourself telling.
I think we're going the wrong direction, Paul, the helicopters.
Well, there's no point, you may as well tell me the end of the story, just face to face then. You just finish the story off normally. If it was Luke filming, then...
We'll lose him in here.
Yeah.
We'll move around, right?
Yeah.
Go up this way.
I'm supposed to be seeing Luke tomorrow at the at Nick's filming.
He could be following you, so then he's on the same train back with you.
So I might see him tomorrow. I'll ask if it was him. I bet he'll deny it. I bet you he'll deny it.
But even if it wasn't him, it is him, and still deny it one way or the other.
Well, yeah. I can't win.
There's no proof.
Seeing as Lee has told me virtually everything, and I don't know whether you have seen it, well, viewers, well, Lee, well,
most of the rest you probably know about.
Well, yeah.
Some of it was in a dream.
You've told me most things. I just filmed the end of this. I don't think you can change me.
Really? Right, well, if all of a sudden I start speaking and nothing comes out, you will warn me, won't you?
Yes, but I think, just to recap what you last said.
Well, as I was trying to explain, this Moonbeast scout was possessing one of Phil's commandos.
Moonbeast Path.
And he was the one that was responsible for that massacre at the Queen's Hotel.
The massacre at the Queen's Hotel. I'm hearing this okay, just keep going. It's all working out, just continue going on. Obviously,
ironically enough, Bakov not only escaped death, but he also got the blame for the now infamous Queen's Hotel massacre. Especially considering he was the target in the actual massacre, but never mind. Since then, a purely coincidental incident concerning a pantomime, a genie's lamp and a Pink Floyd album, Bakov was exiled to the lair of the Moonbeasts.
Yeah, well, yeah, we sort of know about that, but I sort of know about that because of Bakov being sent to the moon.
Flashback.
I kind of know about that. I kind of know about that because I was there when he got sent to the moon.
Yeah, I know, that's why we can get away with that. We're now getting into uncharted territory, however.
Keep going.
Yeah. Remember, if I suddenly start saying things that...
No, you're just
only
pretending.
joking, yeah. A year or more later, an annual meeting of Azraelites at the Crystal Palace Park, I take it you remember this, held a discussion about Moonbeasts at the top of their agenda. Luckily, we managed to infiltrate, and I overheard everything, luckily for you.
The circus thing, place. Just during the circus thing. Yeah.
Now, this is the bit that's going to get dodgy. Now, you should know about this anyway, because it was part of the plot concerning dreams recently. Unfortunately, Twitch just got stuck with them now.
I know, we talked about it last week.
According to local Azraelite agents, a Moonbeast scout had possessed a local Azraelite witch, only to give itself away by reacting suspiciously to the witch's very own cats, bred for Azrael to keep the Moonbeasts at bay. And this is what I couldn't tell you, obviously, since you now already know things like that. So, 2 hooded demons were dispatched to eradicate the Moonbeast, not realising they were supposed to let the witch live as well. Is this sounding at all familiar?
Vaguely, yeah.
The terrible deed was even misconstrued as a suspected mugging on BBC Television's Crime Watch.
I had a dream, about the
Remember the dreams,
yes.
Paul?
Then
Remember the dreams?
Yes. Take the glasses off, you look like Beckhoff.
No, I don't.
I remember the dream, but I remember seeing the on-time watch.
Right, well that's basically all it, really. Everything else you know, I mean, Beckhoff came back.
Yeah, I think that, I think you probably could have told me all this without me. I don't
think I could have told you about what happened to Danny March.
Oh, I don't know. Tremaine, maybe you could have told me about that because it's such a long time.
I tried to tell you once over the phone. Nothing came out.
Oh, I don't know. It'll be all right. We've got to find Jay. That's the main thing. What's the time?
Well, there's another theory.
What? I've got to go.
Well, these people who are trying to suppress plots to try and eradicate Sutton Park entirely, perhaps you were supposed to know by now. Perhaps, for example, in episode 1500 there's a big plot or something like that.
Well, there is that conspiracy still going on about me, but that involves other people. I still haven't found out about that, except I know I've got to go to Reading and talk to somebody about it.
Yes.
Can you think of anything where I was some sort of test I was supposed to be involved with? No one's saying anything, and everyone else.
Well, there were those two little wooden troll things in Reading. They tested you.
Which year was that?
They sent you to Birmingham. I don't know.
That was 1994, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Maybe I've got to talk to them.
The plot was never really developed, so perhaps the plot's been going on ever since. A bit like the Moonbeasts in a way. Perhaps this is a new era in Sutton Park, where plots which were originally started several years ago are actually coming to the fore now, a bit like in remembrance of the Daleks.
Like fruit, sort of growing and coming to fruition.
Exactly.
We've got to go and find Jay. I've got to get off to Lisa's house tonight. I've got all this filming to do.
You did find out the link between Von Helbit and Dr. Fellows, for example. Now there's a plot and a half. Come on.
I didn't think you'd be here, Poverty.
Well, no, I've said I'd come along. We haven't heard anything about Eek at the moment, so I thought I would come and wait as well. I'm sort of caught between two plot lines. Paul is not taking part in this plot line because he's sulking with Yeti Uncle John and sulking with a lot of us. But he's not sulking with me too much because he knows he needs to help me, because he wants some company, at the spaceship.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, dear, oh, dear. So when's Yeti Uncle John coming out? It's a bit chilly out here.
It is, isn't it?
I hope he'll be here soon, darling. I only came because there was mention of a nice slap-up lunch afterwards. Oh, yes, we're going to go for a lovely lunch. Yes, take Yeti Uncle John out. He's probably been eating gruel the last few months.
Well, I don't think he's been eating gruel. I think Shame Jail is actually quite nice.
Shame Jail's actually quite nice? Well, if I'd have known that, I'd have painted it.
Did you not go and visit him?
Well, I did, but I was wearing dark glasses at the time. I couldn't see a thing. Oh, darling. August. You're so silly. I can't wait to see Yeti Uncle John. It'll be so nice to see him, won't it, Martin? Yes, it will. I guess. Let's hope he behaves himself.
Tallulah, whilst you're here, I think sometime we need to, if August is going to stay as August, I think we need to tell him that you are his sister. I think it should be easy enough.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I think we need to do that, definitely. He might even remember, half remember, I'm not sure. What are we talking about, dears?
We're just talking about August and Tallulah.
Why are you talking about my sister? Oh, darling, we weren't sure you knew. What do you mean? Of course I know. Of course I know. Damius told me.
Oh, right. Okay, so we're at that point, are we?
No, darling. It's all very complicated. Well, at least it's all sorted out. Oh, my lovely brother, with a different name. Oh.
Yes. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, the door of the shaved jail is opening. We might even see Isaac and Declan if we're lucky.
That doesn't look like Isaac and Declan. Not unless one of them's got a beehive hairdo.
Well, that's quite possible, you know. If one of them might be dressed as Batman as well. That's happened before now.
That's very much an in-joke.
Oh, yes, it is. You need to have been watching on Twitch to have seen that happen.
Oh, here he comes. Yeti Uncle John.
Hello, guys. It's me. Yeti Uncle John. I am free. Wait, where's the press? There's no press, Yeti Uncle John. Stop shouting. You'll end up back inside again. Actually, I don't think I will do. Oh, what do you mean? Yeti Uncle John, what is going on? I've got a plan. Come on, let's go for lunch, shall we, guys?
Oh, yes, darling, that'll be lovely. We're going off to Rules. Nice posh restaurant. Lovely. I just had a check because of the spider webs, so, I can treat us all. Marvellous.
Bettina, marvellous. Oh, happy episode 500, by the way. Oh, yes, happy episode 500.
Yes. We're missing one person, of course.
Yes, I know. He's having a sulk. Well, actually, we're missing two people, aren't we? Yes. Well, I'll come for lunch, but I may have to rush off. Oh, yes, you'll be in Paul's sidekick or something whilst Ix, I bet that'll be great fun. Oh, yes, I'm sure it will be.
Come on, darlings. Our car has arrived.
Oh, good, yes. I'm worried about this plan you've got. What's going on? No, I'll tell you over lunch.
Hello, Martin, is that you?
I believe so, yes, hello.
It's me, Paul the Shy Yeti.
Oh, Lord, hello. I wasn't expecting you.
Oh, no, I know. I'm just calling you. I've got to... I've got a busy day ahead of me, but basically I'm trying to distract myself and take as long to get to to where I'm supposed to be as possible. I mean, don't take offence about that. I'm just... Basically, today is episode 500.
Wow.
Yeah.
And have you got to walk 500 miles?
I don't have to walk 500 miles, but I do have to help it give birth to his baby.
Oh, good Lord.
The thing is, it was either that...
Did he come in singles? I know he's alien. I mean, do you get... He doesn't have 500 babies, does he?
I don't really know. I mean, I just have to be there on hand with Cromitty. But the thing is, it was either that or it was going to see Yeti Uncle John be released from Shame Jail, but I'm sulking with him at the moment. So,
and these things happen the same day?
Yeah, on episode 500.
Oh, so someone's going to feel, whichever way around, someone's going to feel that they've been shunned, spurned.
A lot of the regulars are going to see Yeti Uncle John, and I volunteered to help out with Ick, but at the same time, it's not the most pleasant job, even to stand there with towels and tea.
Well, of course, not knowing quite what's going to emerge.
Still, I have to make my point.
Have you got a bucket handy?
Got a bucket, yes.
Oh, well, that's okay.
I've got a pair of shades which are actually not just like actually black, so I can't see. I can go into the room and just kind of actually have to see any of it happening. But,
quite right too. I mean, the sun. You never know what the sun shines out of.
No, exactly. I mean, some people get to celebrate it when they have a 500 episode.
Yes,
but I get to.
But life gets in the way. I mean, you want to have a nice, quiet celebration. Here we are, 500. I mean, this is prolific stuff, and yet, you're like distracted by this. These people, they need to get a grip. They need to get a grip, Paul.
Yeah, I mean, having Yeti Uncle John back on the scene is only going to
more
trouble, probably.
Matters, isn't it? Have you got any 500 memorabilia set up? Lined up?
No, but
well, put it this way: nail it down. That's all I'm saying. If you have,
we might get a plate, like a celebratory plate
Right.
put on the wall with my face and Ick's face.
A gold-plated hat, I think you need.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, I don't think I can postpone.
No. I mean, this is the thing. Once these things start to happen, I mean, they just roll. They come in waves.
He has got like medical assistants with him, so he has got experts there. But I said I'd be there to hold his tentacle.
Well, this is it. As long as there's no helium involved, because God knows how high that voice will go.
Oh golly, I haven't even thought about that. Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes.
Give him our best. You know.
We'll do. Yes.
Okay. You take care.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye for now. Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Hello, Paul and all the gang.
Hello, Paul.
And all the gang.
And all the gang.
It's
sorry.
Andrew and Lisa here, wishing you a happy 500th episode.
Yes, happy 500th.
Gosh, the Shy Life is 500.
Yeah.
And it's looking sprightly, isn't it?
It is looking very sprightly, yes.
But yeah, hope you all have a good time celebrating that.
Mm-hmm.
And also, congratulations to Yeti Uncle John for your release from Shame Jail.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes, be a good boy now, Yeti Uncle John.
Yes, I want him to turn over a new leaf and not do any naughty business anywhere.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to playing with him in Fortnite again.
Okay.
As the island's flipped over and everything is unrecognisable.
It's all changed, you'll be confused.
I imagine Yeti Uncle John, when he was released,
Mm-hmm.
like sort of running through the cornfields all naked.
Okay.
Everything waggling in the breeze
Oh.
and singing "Born Free till somebody caught me. I was doing solitary, but now again I'm born free."
Okay.
And getting bits of corn stuck to him.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Also.
Yes.
Good luck to Ick.
Yes, good luck, Ick, on your lying in.
On his what?
Lying in. If he's giving birth, then he's taken to his chamber. He's lying in to await the birth of his child.
Is that what ladies used to do in the olden days?
What noble ladies and queens used to do, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, do we know any noble queens that have lied in? I don't know.
Not recently, no.
Well, I still don't claim to fully understand Ick's processes of birth, so I don't know whether lying in would be appropriate. But we wish you good fortune, and hope it all pops out easily.
Yes, that it comes quickly.
If it pops,
Yes.
I don't know whether it will.
Yeah.
Or by thinking of popcorn, I don't know.
don't
Back
know.
to corn again.
Oh, God,
Stuck
okay.
to Yucky Uncle John. Yucky Uncle John.
Okay.
He's all yucky.
Oh, okay.
Covered with bits.
Stop.
Stop now. Okay, good luck, everyone.
Good
with all your
luck.
doings. Bye.
Bye.
Well, thank you, Paul, for arriving. You're probably a little bit early, but I can announce that Ig has begun the process of his baby birth.
Oh, right. Did you mean his waters are broken?
No, he has no waters. It's not like humans.
All right, Sister Oo. Fine. Well, I'll just sit over here. I don't want to get in the way.
It's fine. You won't be in the way. Would you like to speak to Ick?
Oh, would I like to speak to Ick? Is he capable of speech?
Yes, of course. He's resting whilst we await the next process to begin.
Okay. I'll go speak to him.
And you have another friend coming.
Yes, Cromitty, you met him last time. He is on his way, I think. I'll just text him and make sure.
Okay. Well, don't spend too long with Ick, but I think he would like to speak to you.
Fine. Yes, sure. Absolutely. Just text, sorry, listeners. Cromitty, the time is now. Ick is beginning to give birth. That's not right. I don't know how to phrase it. So don't be too much longer. Love, Paul. Yeah. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear.
What are you doing, Paul?
Oh, Ick. I was just texting Cromitty to make sure that he's on his way.
Oh, yes. Did he go to the welcoming committee for Yeti Uncle John?
I believe he did. I wasn't sure if he was going to, but as you didn't need us, like, immediately, I told him if he wanted to go, and he, well, you know. Anyway.
It is very distressing, Paul. I do understand why you're upset. But, maybe now is not the time.
Yes, well, maybe now isn't the time. I don't like sulking with Toppy. I'm as much cross because he put himself at risk.
I know, Paul. I know. Oh, dear.
I guess we just have to, just live with it. But as you say, you've got more important things to think about. I mean, is there anything I can do for you?
No, Paul. No. I'm fine. Your sister will be there. And, just it's nice knowing that you'll be in the room.
Oh, I'm in the room, am I? I thought I was going to be waiting in the hallway.
No, Paul, I need you in the room.
Oh, okay. Sure. But I'm going to sit at the corner of the room. I don't want to get in the way of the nurses and things.
Okay, Paul, yes. Paul, I just want to say something to you on this monumental day.
Episode 500.
Yes, episode 500. And the fact that I'm giving birth.
Oh, yes, of course.
I just want to say that I value your friendship. Who would have thought 3 or 4 years ago that we would have such a close friendship and we would have spent so much time together and become such bosom buddies.
Yes, bosom buddies. Yes, who knew? Yeah. I mean, it does make me think back. It does make me think back all those years when we first met. It feels like we should have a flashback or something.
Oh, Paul, we could have a flashback to some of my best bits.
Well, it seems like a good time as much as any. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. I wasn't planning on lots of, it's not going to be one of those episodes where we have lots of flashbacks. We're not going to do like a review of the year for the last 500 episodes or anything.
Oh, no, Paul. No. Just about me.
Just about you. We'll do a flashback from some key episodes involving you. Just you sit back and relax.
Okay. Ooh.
Are you all right?
Yes. Do the flashbacks.
Okay, and inserting those now.
Ooh, inserting. Ooh. I think it would be safe to say that Paul has been a lot happier since I arrived. Yes, I think so. I remember that first day we met, like it was only yesterday. I just showed up at his door.
Oh, who are you?
Hello, I am Ick the alien.
Oh, right. Have we met?
I used to work in the UFO when it was based in the field, so we may have even met.
Oh, cool. Well, it's great to meet you again.
Anyway, may I come in? I have come to live with you. We have noted that you are sad that we have gone.
Yes, of course, Ick. Please, come in. It's lovely to see you. What a surprise. I must tell Yeti Uncle John. Wow, this is amazing.
May I meet Delia the cat?
Of course. Yes. Wow, this is great, amazing. Oh, I'm so pleased.
Of course, since then, many things have happened. I have appeared on many podcasts, such as Big Fatty Online. I have done so many appearances with Paul. Why don't we listen to some of those now? You may not have heard them all. Hello, humans. This is me, Ick, the alien. I am here to tell you a little bit about my planet. I'm here today watching out for beasties. Yes, us aliens have beasties too, just like you humans do. Yes, this beastie is known as a big fatosaurus. Yes, it is a very strange beastie, but it makes it very... Oh, you must be quiet. Here it comes. It has many tentacles. I said tentacles. Gosh, that was horrible. It makes a strange smell as it moves. Yes, a most dreadful and fearsome beast. Anyway, it is time for me to go now. I shall return and tell you more of my planet. I hope you found this of interest. Thank you.
Hello, Big Fatty, it's me.
Hi.
Paul Shietti.
Hi, Paul.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Poodle.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
That's good.
Uh-huh. You?
Now listen.
Uh-huh.
I've got
what?
I've got a message from some friends of mine.
Friends?
Who are big fans of well
of who?
They're big fans of certain shows, and they've just discovered yours.
Oh.
They were well, they were listening to an episode just the other day.
Oh.
They got very excited.
Shark Week?
They're called The Aliens.
Oh.
Because they're aliens.
Oh.
We love Big Fatty. We love
It's
Big Fatty online.
ruined. It's
Big
me,
Fatty online.
Big Fatty.
Oh, yes.
You have not
He
listened to Big
talks
Fatty,
about
right?
all of the big issues. We like him because he says what others do not.
hello,
He says what he really
Fat
thinks.
one, and this is Zap.
Yes.
Episode
Yes, Big
2367.
Yes, we like you.
I'll be
We like
for Wednesday, that
Big Fatty.
February
We like
2017. Yo, coming up on today.
We like Poodle. Hi. We like Poodle.
Y'all, the accountant said Big Numbers Incorporated have rejected the little show number one fan result. Recalls Big Fatty. I'm upset too. I hope your update is going well. Y'all, recalls today. I have just received.
What?
I have just received
Is Big Fatty the president?
a call from that Daniel Biba, formerly of the Dubious Intentions, and he says that I did not mention his name as a qualified participant.
Hi.
There you go.
Oh.
Some new fans.
Yes.
It's always good when
Yes.
it's always good when you get new fans.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, I better go.
Okay.
I think the aliens are coming round for dinner later.
Oh.
And if their dinner isn't ready, then they might zap me with their laser guns.
Oh, tell them hi.
And we don't want that, do we?
No, we don't.
Okay. Bye now, Big Fatty. Bye now, Poodle. Bye.
Y'all, that of course is Paul the Shy Yeti from over there at the Shy Life little show. And Paul, thank you so much for the call. Always lovely to hear your voice. Big Fatty, I think those aliens they used to call that Tim and James and Tim. They did, and now they're going to. They evidently have fallen in love with you, Poodle. Yes, Big Fatty. Well, who doesn't love Poodle? That it's a bird now, bear, but somebody's got to do it. Yes, Big Fatty.
Hi, Big Fatty. Hi. It's me. It's me and Ick, actually. Isn't it, Ick?
Yes, I am here. I'm Ick.
Yes. We're just going into a cafe. Well, we're in a cafe, and we're just looking for some cakes for Poodle. I know it's a bit late. I know her birthday's gone past, but, well, we're just going to have a look. What do you think she'd like, Ick?
I'm not sure. We probably should have asked.
Do you think she'd like muffins? Or maybe, those look good, don't they?
They look very tasty. Does she like chocolate?
I think she, well, most ladies like chocolate, don't they? Golly, it's a really big sponge cake. Big Fatty, it's lovely chocolate sponge.
Are you okay, Paul?
Yeah, sorry, I'm fine. I think I might be inhaling sugar. What do you think? Perhaps she'd like cheesecake. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I do not think I am aware of the cheesecake. Is it like moon cheese?
Oh, no, totally different sort. Moon cheese is a bit, my experience of moon cheese is that it's really kind of horrible and mold. It's more mould than cheese, let's say.
Oh, yes, you are probably correct.
Let me just, I'm just going to order a coffee. Do you want something?
I'll have a tall, skinny latte.
Okay, right.
Hi. Can I have one venti skinny latte and one tall skinny latte? No. Thank you.
It's okay. Right, so I've ordered that. I think the best thing we can send is probably muffins.
Yes, they're probably easy to get to.
Yes. So maybe, like a blueberry muffin, and perhaps one of those, they look nice, a lemon muffin, lemon muffin with the sort of frosting on top.
That would be tasty. What about us? Are we going to get one?
Oh no, I don't. I think once I start eating cakes, I won't be able to stop.
Yes, it is a good point. We should go for a long run around the park.
Yes, or maybe we could just eat that chocolate layer cake.
Calm down now. Calm down.
I think I'll go and pay.
Hi, Paul. Yeah, and also can I have a lemon muffin and a blueberry muffin as well, please? Yes, please.
1087, I'll give you a carrot bag.
Great, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Oh, there we go. Oh dear. I've got the cakes, I've got our coffees, and
May I ask, how will we get the cakes to Poodle? Poodle, lovely Poodle.
oh, I'd not thought about that. Do you think you can email cakes?
I am not sure. You can try, maybe with an attachment.
Yes, I'm sure that would work. Big Fatty Poodle, we're sending you muffins. You can have one each, perhaps. Yeah, I'm going to email them, because, I'm sure it'll work. Have a look in your inbox. I hope it doesn't get all sticky. As the actress said to the bishop.
I do not understand that joke.
It's best you don't, you're an innocent. Okay, bye Big Fatty, bye Poodle.
Goodbye.
Hi Big Fatty, it's me, Paul the Shy Yeti. How are you? How are you, Big Fatty? How are you, Poodle? You say the funniest things. Anyway, I'm just waking up. I'm on a holiday this week, and I'm just out in the countryside, not doing anything or doing writing, and it's really nice. There's nobody to bother me, and I always wake up and I listen to Big Fatty. But usually when I'm at work I have to, I'm on the train, I'm rushing around, but no, I'm just lying in bed and I'm listening to Big Fatty and Poodle, and absolutely lovely before I get up and have my breakfast.
Will you turn the volume up, please?
What? Who's that?
Will you turn up the volume? It is us, the aliens.
Oh, bloody hell! What are you doing? What are you doing in my bed?
Are you Big Fatty?
No, I'm not Big Fatty. You can't just get in the bed with me. Sorry, Big Fatty. I appear to have intruders in my bed, and they've mistaken me for you. You for me. No, me for you. Anyway, this isn't Big Fatty's house. If you want to go on, get in your UFO and fly off somewhere.
We want breakfast.
No, you can't have breakfast. This is most inappropriate. I don't know. Anyway, do you want to say I'm just recording? Do you want to say hello?
We love Big Fatty and Poodle. Poodle.
Okay, that's quite enough now. Right. Goodbye. Goodbye, Big Fatty. I don't know. Can't even get a bit of rest, a bit of sleep on your own holiday. Bye now.
What is that noise he's making? It is scary.
Intestinal medication.
Hello, Big Fatty. It's me, Paul Shayeti.
Hi, Shayeti.
Yes.
Yes.
How are you? How are you, Poodle?
Hi.
Good.
Hi. Hi.
The aliens are here. They've made another song.
Oh.
I think. Is that right?
Okay.
Yes, we have made another song.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, another song.
Sing it to me.
Go on then.
Sing it.
Big Fatty, we love Big Fatty. With his belching and his farting, they are terribly good. He has coupons, lovely coupons. They are very cost-saving. We love Fatty, oh Big Fatty. He is ever so good.
Oh, that's lovely. Lovely.
That's a work in progress, I think.
It's lovely.
You do not like our song?
I love the song. Is there another verse?
Oh.
Yes, we have a verse about Poodle. Lovely Poodle.
Come in.
We love Poodle, we love Poodle. She's lovely, she's lovely, and she's gorgeous, and she runs round the park. Her tail's wagging, and
What do you mean?
Oh.
No, this has been established. Poodle isn't a dog.
Right.
What do you mean?
Right.
Don't sing about that.
No.
Sing about how lovely she is.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
We love Poodle, we love Poodle.
Yes.
She's ever so lovely. She's not a dog, she does not bark. She does not run round the park.
Yes.
She does shopping and some cooking, and it's chatting with her girlfriends in the cafe.
And Kate?
She's a poodle,
No.
but not the type that's a dog.
That's right. That's correct.
You probably need to go back and work on those lyrics. Let me help you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Big Fatty. I'm sorry.
No.
They're not very well prepared.
Oh.
The second verse needs work. Sorry, Poodle.
Oh.
I'm sorry. They
Be prepared.
they're new to this writing song business.
Yes, of
You
course.
should have just stuck with that other song you did. That didn't offend anybody. Now you.
Oh, well, we're used to.
Yeah, sorry.
No, no problem.
We love Poodle,
Poodle.
Bye, Big Fatty.
Bye. Y'all, that, of course, is the Shy Yeti and the Aliens. And Big Fatty, I think that was a lovely song to celebrate the start of year number 3. Because you just completed year number 2, I say, chew in here at the villa. By the way, Big Fatty, is that what the cake is? It is what the cake is for, but it's just lovely. And aliens, you know the way to Poodle's heart. Yes, Big Fatty, don't call me a dog.
Hi, Big Fatty. It's me, Paul the Shy Yeti. Hi, Poodle. The aliens are here again. They've been working on a little song. It's not finished, but I think you might recognise the tune. Go on, aliens, sing your song.
We love Big Fatty, yes, we love Big Fatty. We love Fatty, we love Fatty, we love Fatty, we love Fatty.
And then there's another verse, isn't there?
Yes, this is the second verse.
Okay.
We love Poodle, we love Poodle. We love Poodle, we love Poodle, we love Poodle, we love Poodle.
Very good. Yeah. You do know I write poems and stories and stuff. If you want someone to write some lyrics...
No, we love Big Fatty, we love Poodle.
It's just basically all you write songs about. Okay. Right. Well, I'll let them get on with it then. Okay. Bye, Big Fatty. Bye, Poodle. Say goodbye, aliens.
Goodbye, aliens.
That's an old joke. Bye. Hey, Big Fatty. It's me, Shayeti. Oh, hi, Poodle. Hope you're doing okay. I'm just ringing in because the aliens have some ideas for you. This is related to the games you were talking about in one of your recent episodes about games that could be played on your show. Now, the aliens have a game that apparently gets played on podcasts in Alien World, where it is they come from. I'm not too sure, but aliens, what is the game?
The game is an alien game where you jump into your UFO and you go to the nearest planet, and then when you get there, you invade the planet and you take it over, and then that is your planet. Meanwhile, other competitors are invading other planets, and they eventually you all end up with, say, 6 or 7 planets of your own, and then you use a big spaceship that comes in, and it is you hit one planet and it bounces against another planet, and then the planet vanishes down a Milky Way or like a warp hole.
This sounds very complicated. It sounds a bit like snooker or pool or something, but with planets. I don't think this is something we can do on a podcast. I don't think Big Fatty wants to be getting involved with this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Big Fatty. We've been wasting your time.
It's a very good game. Poodle would like it. We love Poodle.
Yes, we know you love Poodle. We all love Poodle, but I'm sorry. I think you'll have to come up with a game that is a bit more easily achieved on the podcast. But anyway, thank you, aliens. Sorry about this, Big Fatty here. Thank you for calling.
Out of business. Just shut it all down. Shut it down.
Hello, it is me, Ick the Alien. I am back to speak to you, listeners of Big Fatty Online. I would like to introduce you to further beasties from my planet. This time we are watching out for a beast that is, well, it's far more docile and friendly than the Fatosaurus that we met last time.
Oh, yes, the Fatosaurus. Yes.
This one is called a Poodlesqueakosaurus.
Oh!
Yes. And if we just peek through these trees, we will see it.
Yes, Poodlesqueakosaurus.
It is slowly eating. It is eating from the trees.
Oh, yes.
Eating vegetation.
Yes.
And although it can get quite flustered and excited.
Yes.
It is truly a very kind and lovely.
Oh, lovely.
Beastie.
Lovely.
Let me share with you some of the sounds.
Yes, please.
Of the Poodlesqueakosaurus.
Yes.
Its noise would suggest that it is quite energetic and possibly even dangerous, but this is not the case. No. The Poodlesqueakosaurus is a very gentle beastie.
Yes.
Anyway, that is all we have time for. So I hope you will join me again.
Yes.
On Big Fatty Online.
Yes.
When I introduce you to further beasties.
Oh, lovely.
From my planet.
Yes.
This has been Ick the Alien.
Bye, Ick.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling. Yes. Oh, Big Fatty is... sounds like Ick flushed the toilet or something. First of all, Ick, thank you so much for the call. And the sounds of the Poodlesaurus, squeaky Poodlesaurus. Big Fatty, I wonder if the Poodlesaurus likes cake. Well, I feel quite certain that the squeaky Poodlesaurus likes cake. Oh!
Cromitty, you look distracted.
Well, I am distracted, yes. I keep checking my phone. I don't think I've got very good reception. I'm worried if Paul calls maybe I will have to go outside and get better reception.
Well, yeah. Oh dear. This Uncle John seems to be having a good old time.
Yes. You seem to have been relegated to the end of the table, the opposite end, the not so fun end.
Oh, that's not very nice.
No, I don't mean that, Martin. No, I just worried about what he's planning.
What's that?
Well, did you not hear him yet? Uncle John said he had a plan. I think he's going to announce it any minute. I am worried.
It's a shame we haven't got more special guests.
Well, yes. It would be nice to have had Toppy Smelly here for a start. But, oh dear. I do worry about this whole Toppy Smelly, plot line. It could lead to so much problems. You know, we can't have a split between the Shallow Podcast and the Smellcast. We need Paul to make friends with Toppy again.
Oh, well, he did say he's not going to hold it against him forever.
Well, he says that, but I still think we have to be very careful. We have to be very careful that the wrong things aren't said. We don't want to make a bad situation worse.
I understand what you mean. Yeah. Well, Tallulah and I will do what we can.
Oh, yes, Tallulah. Lovely Tallulah. I'm glad that she's at the top of the table. Yes. Oh, what's going on now? Can I just say something, please? Yes.
Oh, dear. What's he going to say?
Yes. Well, I've been, it's been lovely to be out of Shame Jail. And I'm aside for my I have plans. I have all sorts of plans. I'm working on the book. You all know about that. Just the final draft of that. It seems to have written itself. It's just gone so quick. But I'm also going to be taking photos. I mean, professionally. That's my career plan. My next stage, my career plan. So I'm going to become a photographer, professional photographer, taking photos of podcasters and all that sort of thing. And I can't see how it could go wrong.
Oh, darling, I'm sure you'll find a way. Oh no, Bettina, don't be nasty. Oh no.
Anyway, I just wanted to tell you I've had this little plan. It's a little spot of revenge, and I think it'll tickle you. Now, some of you will remember that a while ago I passed an envelope to Canadian Ryan from Canada, and the comic book guy. I gave him an envelope with something in it, and I told him to look after it. Well, I've recalled it. I've recalled the envelope, and I can now reveal that inside the envelope are documents and photos of Isaac and Declan, the Shame Inspectors, stuff that will embarrass them, stuff that shows that all this gameplay and they do, all these computer games, all these cryptic crosswords, that they have the answers all the time. They're just playing it. They have the cheats on the computer games. It's a shocking thing, and I think the whole thing it'll end up with them ending up in shame jail, I think, because they'll have been so shameful. Oh, Yeti Uncle John, are you sure you're not asking for more trouble? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Just, documents that happen to have found their way. I was only saying today to Coconut Jim, that they'll get theirs. They'll get theirs, I said to Coconut Jim.
Oh, gosh. Well, it's a revelation, Yeti Uncle John. I guess it is a form of revenge. But, well, poor old Isaac and Declan, the Shame Inspectors, can't believe they're going to end up in Shame Jail. Oh, well, no, I mean, they weren't that awful to you, were they? I mean, it does seem a bit of a shame.
Well, it is a shame that such upstanding members of the community have been exposed as people who had the answers to the cryptic crosswords but maintained that they were answering the questions themselves. It's just I think, I think it is a shock to everyone. It's a shock to everyone. They'll just have to do their podcasts from inside Shame Jail. Yeah. It's not as easy to release podcasts in there, but anyway. As I left Shame Jail, I made sure that I got plenty of copies, and I released it to the press, and the whole world will soon know that Isaac and Declan, Shame Inspectors, they've been shameful in their own way. Yes. Oh well. Your Uncle John, it's the revenge that you always planned, I suppose. Well, I didn't know I was going to come across those documents. They're not forged. They're things that my team back in Shame Jail just happened to have stumbled across.
Oh, right. What, when they were rifling through Isaac and Declan's private office?
Well, I can't help it if the documents get to me. Why they would have kept such incriminating details, I have no idea. No idea. But it was there and it happened to come into my little hands. Yes, so there we go. What can I say? Well, that's marvellous, with Uncle John. I've just had a text. I need to go. I'm being called because he has gone into labour or whatever it is they call it. Oh, right. Oh, okay. You run along, Cromitty. Send our best wishes.
Oh, yes, definitely. Send our best wishes, darling. Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, good luck, Cromitty.
So what is it that's happening to Ick?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, August. It'll all happen. Now, I've got your attention. I've got some anecdotes now about being in Shame Jail. This might take a while, so top up your glasses.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, darling. Oh, darling.
I was only saying to Coconut Jim this morning. What was I saying? I was saying, oh yeah, pass the milk, I said. Pass the milk.
That's a wonderful anecdote, yes, Uncle John. A triumph.
Oh, darling, yes. Absolutely.
Hello, Shy Yeti. Who's calling?
Paul, dear.
Oh, Aunt Tappy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, dear?
Oh, gosh, it's so busy here. It's episode 500, and Ick's about to give birth. Yeti Uncle John's just got back from Shame Jail, but I'm having a little break, so I can talk to you. But
good.
Yeah.
Actually, Paul, it was about your 500th episode I was calling you about.
Oh, marvellous.
Well, I happened to be talking to Toppy, and, he told me that he thought he was going to be contributing on your 500th, and then he told me that, you seemed a little put off about something, and the next thing he knew, you never called him about 500, and I just wondered if everything was all right, because he was looking forward to it,
Do you actually know what he's done?
But I don't know, but he was taken rather by surprise by the abrupt way you ended the call. And it was.
I think you might understand. If I tell you what he's done, you might understand why I'm a bit cross with him.
Oh dear. Well, yes, please do.
So basically, he went a while back, he went to visit Yeti Uncle John in Shame Jail. It was a very brief visit. He took Yeti Uncle John a cake. Now,
isn't that nice?
Now, inside the cake was a file.
Oh.
So that he could use it to get out. And he did. Now,
I thought that only happened in the cartoons, but all right.
Yeah, yes. Well, I'm not sure how much Yeti Uncle John had sort of inferred that's what he wanted to do, or how much it was Toppy's idea. I don't really know. But one way or another, obviously it led to a lot of trouble because Yeti Uncle John got out. He ended up stealing Ick's spaceship and getting stuck in space. He's just lucky that he didn't have his sentence doubled. I had to do a lot of talking on his behalf.
Yeah. Well,
so...
Paul, you do sound rather upset about the whole thing. I'm so very sorry.
Yeah, I mean, but I just seem to be the last person who found out about it as well. I think most of the regulars knew it was going on, and everybody was keeping it from me, so they knew that it had been a bad idea. But I'm not saying it's done, any lasting damage to my friendship with Toppy. But I just feel that he should have come to me and said, "This is what he's asked me to do. What should I do?" Rather than doing it before and never telling me.
Well, I'm rather surprised at Toppy. I think you're right. He should have perhaps informed you about, altering some plot line. After all, he probably wouldn't like you to do that to him.
No, exactly. It's just, it's such a big thing to do, and he could have got him into trouble. Is what I'm thinking. What if he'd have gone into the jail and they'd searched the cake and found the file? He could have ended up in Shame Jail.
Oh dear. He should be ashamed for thinking of a file and a cake. Oh,
yeah,
dear.
It's a pretty bad idea. I'm surprised Yeti Uncle John was able to use it to get out of that jail. Must be made of cream cheese, I think. But you can see why I'm cross, why I'm upset about it.
I do, Paul, I do. And I understand now. I had no idea. But I'll talk to Toppy and explain it to him, and so he'll understand.
So, I mean, that's one of the reasons he hasn't been invited on to the show for 500. But, Yeti Uncle John has returned from Shame Jail, so that has been busy. And although Toppy could have been there as part of the working committee, but I didn't have the heart to. Well, I just didn't seem appropriate. And obviously, also we've got Ick having a baby, so
yes,
that's. Luckily, we have some expertise, but
that's good. What kind of expertise do you have, dear, for poor Ick?
Like an alien matron who seems to know what's what. But I've been heating towels and boiling kettles quite a lot.
Well, that's important when birth is happening, yes, but you really don't need to do it until it's time. I mean, if it's a day or two ahead, you're a little
No, well,
premature.
it's coming any time now. No, it's really, I think, because we were promised for episode 500, it would be happening, so...
Really? Well, that's an extraordinary event for 500. Congratulations. I'm not sure if that's ever been done on a podcast before.
No. I also had a strange text. I don't know if I should mention it to you, but I suppose I ought to as you're here. I don't know if you've heard any more. Something to do with long lost cousin Algernon and some sort of attack or something, or some sort of. It was from the police, but I've ignored it for now. But
it sounds like trouble, dear.
Well, yeah, I know. I just don't. It's the last thing we need at the moment. I'm just going to ignore it.
I don't know if ignoring is the correct thing to do, dear.
Well, it's just I don't. I'll look into it. I just don't understand what I mean, understandably, we're keeping away from him and from Control Incorporated and
all that terrible Control Incorporated.
Exactly.
Oh,
so
I'm so glad I was done with that months ago, dear. Are you telling me you're still involved?
Well, no. Although he has definitely tried a few things over the last 100 episodes. It's been difficult to pinpoint it, but I mean, whatever this attack is on him, just sounds like his what do they say? His eggs have come to hatch. No, all his doodahs have come.
The roosters come home to egg.
Right,
No, that's not it either. There. Anyways, I know what you mean.
It sounds
you know
like
that dastardly controller left a booby trap in an office here, and I nearly got killed along with Andre Streamisel, and that would have been so bad, really, because no one would miss her. But anyways, I certainly wasn't ready to cash it in, you know.
No, exactly. Just sounds like, you know. I'm sure they'll find out whoever it is, whatever's going on. I'm sure.
Well, I hope so.
It's just it's just embarrassing to have somebody in your family who's such a stereotypical villain, really, isn't it? But,
well, really, awfully villainous and stereotypical, especially that laugh of his. Goodness.
But, anyway, I better let you go because my break's nearly over. I need to get back and help with the boiling of kettles and warming of towels. And
I'm sure there's lots of work to do. And remember, a germ-free environment is good, probably even for alien things.
I'm glad I've been able to speak to you just as far as the toppy things involved.
Yes.
I just wanted you to understand that I'm not being mean. I'm just being a bit cross because, understandably so. It's not, you know.
Well, I certainly understand. I'll talk to Toppy. He'll understand, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, I better go. Well, thank you very much. We'll catch up perhaps in episode 501 or 2 or something. And yeah. Okay.
All right, yeah.
Bye for now.
Wish it well. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
They're still at it.
Thought we said we were going to steer clear of here.
Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, we can't have any of this nonsense. Definitely not. No. I mean, I know that I'm a union boss, as it were, but we need Mr. Blackoff as guidance, as it were, since Asriel is long gone. And we need contractual fulfilment. And here he is, dancing around dressed as a horse. No, we can't have any of that now, can we? It's right, so.
We've got to find Paul with showing this ball.
Yes, as I was saying before that strange little man came along, I shall have to consult the contract concerning Mr. Bakov. I'm sure that his 365 days of work isn't up yet, seeing as he's been stuck on the moon all this time, so no holidays for him so far as I'm concerned. If anyone wants some holidays, it's us gremlins! Right, I'm off. Bye.
I'm a moon. He's a moon.
Oh there. Excuse me.
Oh, she's a little man. Good night. I'm a moon. That child has got our Suddenite. What are we going to do?
Our Suddenite? You're the one in the first place. What are you talking about?
What? He's got our Suddenite.
I know. I'll just go and ask him for it back. Hang on.
No. He won't just give it back. We'll have to attack him and get it back. I think that's little Jay was a friend of Paul.
Oh, the more reason then.
Exactly.
Come on.
Let's get that child. Oh, I had a voice speaking like. Sounded like a chicken. I wonder, it could be Mr. Ben. I wonder if this board is the thing is for him. Hello, Mr. Ben. Oh. Yes, Jay. It is mine. I stole it from Von Hellbent. Give it back now.
Get it here.
Get him. Oh no. Not again. Oh.
Well, what a lovely day it's been. We still haven't found Jay. I've got to be leaving now. We're heading back to the station. We've got to find Jay first. I hope he's been all right. I swear, we haven't seen Jay all day. It's quite a good thing, really, because he's a bit of a brat, but I don't want to lose him. He's a terrible troublemaker. We really should keep him on a leash or something, like a dog. Let's go off the pathway a bit. I don't think he's likely to stay. Well, he's more likely to hide in the shrubbery over
Focus. No,
anyway.
So we've got to find Jay.
Yeah.
And so, what else? Well,
Well, I don't know. You can bugger off back home. I suppose I can keep an eye on what's going on here until they stop it.
Are you going to stay?
This country show goes on till tomorrow now, so I'll probably have to wait here until...
It's your birthday probably tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll camp out here somewhere and I'll keep an eye on, see what's going on about the helicopters.
I don't really know what to do about Parkhurst.
That's what I meant. That's what we're doing. I'm keeping an eye on things.
Yeah, I just don't know what to do about...
There's nothing else you can do. Apart from going straight up to him, putting your hand down his throat and wrenching the thing out of him. Exactly.
I suppose moon beasts. You remember those little blue insect things that used to turn up everywhere?
Yeah, they're very similar, aren't they?
Sort of, moon beasts are like sort of smaller, more compact versions. Oh. Goodbye, Parkhurst. He must know it's us. He must have spotted us by now.
Can you hear something?
What?
It's like a little cry for help.
No, it's the children, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's alright.
Yeah. Well, do you fancy popping down to Camberley again in 2 or 3 weeks' time?
Yeah.
My Graham might be coming home. I'm thinking of inviting Graham.
Oh, that's nice then, isn't it?
I
take it you've brought him along for insurance to chuck me out.
Yes, I don't want you to... as you're camping out here, you won't be wanting to come back to the house until then, will you?
Oh, no.
No. Right, good.
Except for perhaps whilst you're at work, and I can steal your food and drink.
Or Hampton, mate. I'm sure we saw Hampton. I'm sure I saw Hampton earlier.
You want to leave the window open, won't you?
Shut up. I'm sure I saw Hampton and the Morden Mummy earlier through the clouds. But I didn't get to see them. Did you?
Through the clouds?
No, through the crowds.
Oh, crowds.
I
would have thought the crowds would be steering clear well of them.
Well, no, the Morden Mummy was wearing jeans and trainers, for goodness sake.
Oh.
I don't know how.
Well, I suppose he looked like a road accident or something.
I thought I heard somebody call. I don't think it came from this direction.
Tannoy system.
No. It came from this direction.
Where?
By the tree over there. By that tree. Look. I can see something on the ground.
It's an inside out thing.
It's Jay.
Oh.
We found Jay. Apparently he's been mugged. He found something rather strange. He thought it was an evil ball. It was like the evil balls that we had, but it apparently didn't affect him. But as I haven't seen it, I can't really tell him what it was. Poor old Jay, he's not very happy. Apparently Ben and Eustace turned up and took it back off them. So it must. Did you hear about this?
What?
Ben and Eustace mugged Jay for some sort of silver ball thing. It can't be one of those evil balls because it didn't affect Jay unless he's immune to it. He kept saying.
The squirrel mugged him for his balls?
No.
I thought squirrels like nuts.
Oh, God. Typical. You can't have a sensible conversation with this person. Anyway, poor old Jay. We've got to head off now. No sign of Ben and Eustace. They've obviously come for what they wanted and gone off. Or something. Oh well, farewell Brockwell Park. For the moment, anyway. Oh dear.
For you mean?
And I'll have a good birthday. Tomorrow, by yourself. Yes. Come on, Jay, let's go to Lisa's for a nice cup of tea and warm food.
Yeah, bugger off the Perrier, go on, get at it.
There's a nice lot of food waiting for us. Bye.
Oh, alright, I've got hot dogs and things there.
Yeah, but what's going to happen when it gets dark and there aren't any people here?
Provisions.
Only those lonely old
Provisions.
tramps.
Yes, some of my best friends are tramps.
You should meet Twitcher. See you later.
Bye. God.
Hello, viewers. We're at Lisa's house. We got there basically last night. Jay's around. Horner was here, but he's gone on early start and everything. And we've got to catch up and get down to Clapham Junction. This is the first time for Sutton Park.
It is, yes.
Both of your cats.
Yes, my cats.
Oh, Sophie usually runs away.
She does, yes.
Robbie's eating. He's very quiet. That makes a change. Hello. Hello. Hi, Robbie. Have you met little Jay? Little Jay, come and say hello to Robbie.
Wow. It's another dog thing. Oh, hello, little dog. Hello. Oh, I sit on your knee, but you lick me. Get off. Get off me. Try to eat me. Oh, blimey.
Don't worry, Jay. I've been beaten up by a squirrel and a chicken.
I really don't think. Yes, just be careful.
Hello, pretty cat. Hello. Hello. How are you? Oh, I like you. You don't sniff me and try to eat me, do you? No. Hello. Hello. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Yeah. Oh, hello. Can I have a ride? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Hello. Nice. Oh, blimey. She's trying to eat me again. Oh, go, go, go. Oh, God.
Hello.
Hello.
I think Robbie's trying to eat little Jay.
Oh, no.
He thinks he's a bull. The cat's like him a lot better. Don't eat it. Don't eat little Jay, please. He's a friend. I don't know.
Wow, there's good tea. There's a jam up there as well. Hello, little dog. Oh, get off me. Don't eat me. Oh, get off. Hello, pretty cat. Hello. Oh, we better go.
Hello, we've lost Lisa. Go to school.
School?
Yes, Cyril. Hello. Hello.
Well, I was after me, that's.
Yes, we've lost Lisa. Well, the filming's going okay. I wandered around. Little Jay's around somewhere. We're in Highgate. This is quite near those tunnels here. Luke's here, but I haven't mentioned the subject to yesterday. Sorry. I haven't mentioned this subject of yesterday at all because he's acting a bit funny again. But I don't want to mention anything.
Stop tilting the camera, you're making the floor very steep.
Oh, sorry. Oh, nothing to do with me. I'm sure it was him at the. It must have been him at the Votwell Park yesterday. Anyway, whilst we're here, I'm going to check those. We're going to that old building. Remember? Yeah. There's also that pollution in the rivers around here. I thought I'd go and have a look. He's just acting his usual but peculiar self. But I'm certain he was there yesterday. Lee said he saw someone with a camcorder. It's got to be him. The mystery deepens, yet we still haven't found out exactly what's going on. It's about time we did.
Hey Jay, is that you?
Hey, yep.
Hi, it's me, Paul the Shy Yeti.
Hey.
I'm just calling partly because it's episode 500, and partly because I'm just having a break because, well, Ick is sort of in labour, and it's not a pretty sight. So just trying to take
500. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to take as much of a break as possible from. I just wanted, it should be yes, you're right. It should be a time of celebration, but it's just there's been a lot going on, and I just wanted to. I'm only sort of taking part in this part of the plot because Yeti Uncle John's being released, and I'm not getting involved because I'm cross. Because I found out something. I don't know if you know this, but I found out that when Yeti Uncle John escaped. Well, that's because Toppy helped him out. I didn't know anything of this. So I'm sulking with Toppy at the moment.
Oh wow, that seems unlike him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he got involved because it could have got him into trouble. Let alone what happened with Yeti Uncle John escaping.
Right.
But
you think he'd learned by now the way Yeti Uncle John is that might not have been a good idea.
I think he was. Well, I don't know if you remember. I think he was very. He took very much to Yeti Uncle John's side, because when he discovered that Isaac and Declan were young whippersnappers, that he sort of took against them, because because of bad experiences that he's had, and I think that might have made him misjudge which side he should have been supporting. And because as much as young whippersnappers can be very annoying, Yeti Uncle John can also be very annoying, and also does ridiculous, silly things.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not going to sulk with him forever, but I just felt that there's so much going on, and it has to be our main priority. I'll let everybody else deal with Yeti Uncle John, So I'm
sure Toppy had a good reason. I hope.
Well, I think his heart was in the right place, but well, he should have just come. But he should have come to me and said, "This is what Yeti Uncle John is asking me to do, and what should I do?"
Right.
The fact that he didn't tell me, and then other people found out and still didn't tell me, and they thought it would all go away, and then in the end, it was Toppy that blurted it out to me, thinking I knew. But
I can understand why you'd be angry and hurt.
Yeah, but I'm sure it will. Well, I've told Aunt Tappy, so I think Aunt Tappy was very, she's very cross. So I think she'll sort it out.
Right. Yeah, you can count on her. I think.
Definitely.
Like you said, there's a lot going on now.
There's a lot going on in back at the Smellcast as well. So I don't want to make it all about me, because it is Yeti Uncle John's big day, and it's even bigger day, and I don't quite know how it's going to affect the show going on, but I mean, obviously it will go on, but I don't know how having a baby ick, for want of a better word, how that's going to play out. It's going to be a lot of work. But
whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be adorable.
I hope so. He's very restrained. It's not like those TV shows where you see that the mother sort of going through quite a lot of stress. He just seems to be sitting there going, ooh, ah. It's very, very restrained. But
maybe the labor period's very long, but it's not very trying.
Maybe he'll be born by episode 600.
I would hope so.
It's just, I hope a little bit before then. I don't think we can. I don't think we can have it in labour for a whole 100 episodes.
No, that sounds like a union issue.
Yeah. We expect to be being paid as well at the same time.
Right.
Anyway, how's Aragog?
Aragog is doing well. Thank you.
Good. I hear
right now.
I hear he's been studying, so I hope he keeps up the good work of studying. And we were very impressed with his general knowledge skills. That episode we did recently. We would definitely like him back for more quizzes now.
Yeah.
It must be quite a big deal for you to have a child with superior learning skills.
Yes. The main problem is when he wants to learn stuff on the internet, I have to type the keys for him because, obviously he's too small to get very much done in any kind of timely manner. So he has to tell me what he wants me to search for, and then he'll sit there and read it.
Yeah, I suppose we could talk to Cromitty. I'm sure he could sort of invent some boots which would weight the keys down more. Or something.
That would be great. It would save me some time at the computer.
Yeah. But I hope he's not too precocious. So you have to make sure that just because he's very intelligent, he doesn't sort of get too big for his boots, as it were.
That's true, and he needs some socialization with his fellow spiders. So
yeah,
I
don't know if the ones that live at Bettina's house, whether they are how sociable they are. I know they weave very rare and expensive webs, but
yes,
I don't know. You'd probably be in a better place for working out whether they were what they were like socially, because one can imagine that it depends whether they know their webs are valuable or whether they don't know, as to whether how arrogant they are, or whether that they're to them it's nothing. We need to find out somehow whether those spiders are the sort of people that, or the sort of spiders that Aragog should be hanging out with.
Well, and it could be on Aragon's. The issue could be on his end too. He might think he's too smart to be hanging out with common, web spinners or something. For God's sake,
it's difficult, isn't it? We'll have to. It's part of the. I think next year we'll help you out with some of these questions, and we'll try and find out the answers. I think everyone will benefit ultimately. But,
yeah, it sounds like a plan.
Anyway, I better go. I think it's about my 16th break I've had, so I think I need to show my face at least briefly. But,
it might be a good idea.
Anyway, thanks for being on episode 500, and we haven't had a lot of time to celebrate with guests, but I did just want to. You're the first person I thought of to give a quick call. But,
sure, thank you. I appreciate that. And happy 500.
Thank you very much. 500 and more coming right up.
Yes.
Okay. I'll speak to you again soon.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Nick. It's me.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm just having a break. I have to explain. It's episode 500.
Yes.
And
congratulations.
Thank you. We're giving birth to episode 500, but we're also helping it give birth to whatever's coming.
Oh, with an ooh and an ah.
With an ooh and an ah, just a little bit. Yeah. He's very, very, very restrained. It's all sort of like it is almost ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. But then in a way that's a relief.
But just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. In a way it's a relief because I was worried that he was going to sort of, when you record things and people start shouting, it blurs the sound. I was a bit concerned that...
Well, it must be difficult for him to choose baby clothes because, you don't know if you don't know.
No, he's not really prepared at all. But but I believe there is a nursery somewhere on this spaceship. But anyway, I'm having a break. It makes it sound like I've been actually doing something. But Cromitty and I have just been sort of standing in the doorway looking expectant. But everybody else is off doing other things. So we've got the job of helping out. But
excellent.
But anyway.
Oh, congratulations on.
But I thought I ought to call you to say
thank you.
Hello, because
is it me you're looking for?
Yes. Yeah. Today, I think I might have mentioned, but today, a lot of the other regulars are meeting Yeti Uncle John at the gates because he's getting freed from Shame Jail. Now, I don't think you knew about this, so I'm not cross with you, but I've been sulking with quite a lot of people because I found out just last episode that Toppy Smelly helped Yeti Uncle John escape from Shame Jail by bringing a cake with a file inside it. And although, and the thing, it was really dramatic for a while. Yeti Uncle John got out, he tried to hide in the ship, but the listeners know this, we don't need to go into it again, but anyway, obviously he got recaptured. But everybody else knew about it, and nobody told me. And now I found out, and also I crossed that Toppy wouldn't have come to me and said, "Oh, Yeti Uncle John's asked me to do something," but he just did it. And also, if he'd been found out, Toppy could have ended up in Shame Jail himself, or maybe even proper jail.
Yeah.
So I'm concerned for him, but I'm also cross about him. And I won't drag it out over lots of episodes. I'm just sulking. I didn't want him in this episode, and I don't want to see Yeti Uncle John. Yeah. So I've said that do what you will, whatever you want to do in the other half of the episode with Yeti Uncle John, do it. But I won't be part of it. I'm here with Cromitty helping out for the with the birth. So because that's important, I need to be focused and. But anyway, I don't think anything, dreadful is going on. But anyway, I better go because we don't. I don't.
Well, thanks for calling anyway.
Yes. I had to have you in episode 500, even if only briefly. I mean, we're not doing a big sort of showbiz, lots of special guest episode because
it's inappropriate when you've got somebody giving birth in the other room, and so. But anyway, I'll catch up with you. Once everything's sorted, I just think after episode 501, everything will be back to normal. So
excellent.
Anyway, okie dokie. I'll speak to you again soon.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
You hang out.
Hello. Is that you, Joe? Joe,
Yes,
is that
hi,
you?
Hi. Yes, it is. Hi.
It's me, Paul.
Hello.
I'm just giving you a quick call because I'm very busy. I think I deserve a break. So I thought, I must call wifey Joe because I didn't get to call you for Christmas. And
bless you. All right.
Yes. It's episode 500, so it's quite. It's quite.
Oh, it's a big one.
Yes. We've been we've I don't know how we've done so many. It's just happened, you know. But are you doing okay? Did you have a nice Christmas?
Oh yes, I did. Thank you. It was lovely. Very very quiet, but that was quite nice in itself.
Yeah.
Got lots of reading and the odd glass of port.
Yes. Yeah.
Or two.
I got some interesting gin. I got some Christmas gin. And I was very mean this year. I hid away. I let the members of the household who wanted to party. I let them do that, and I hid away, and with lots of as you say, nice food and drink, and I had a chat to the listeners, but I kept myself to myself, so I kept my Christmas gin to myself as well. But,
good. What was Christmassy about your Christmas gin?
It's sort of spicy, I think. It was from Edinburgh, so it was. I'm trying a few different gins at the moment that people have recommended me. Is it Bloom? Is that one? I have a book on gins that I was given by my mum for my birthday. There's a lot of different ones to try out. But,
well, one for every day, one for every day of the year. By the sounds of it, that sounds nice.
Oh, we did have for my birthday. Or was it my Christmas present? I can't remember now. My mum gave me these little miniatures. I can't even remember who the maker of them were, but there were things like quince and gooseberry and orange and pine. Grapefruit and things like that. And I'm quite into my hot booze at the moment.
Your hot booze?
Well,
hot booze?
like having brandy and coffee and things like that. And
right. Like a liqueur coffee type.
Yeah. I bought some Cointreau as well because I like Cointreau.
You bought some Quattro, did you say?
No, Cointreau.
Cointreau.
Yeah. I did begin to wonder whether I got the right one, but I was pretty sure that I had Cointreau and coffee at restaurants and things.
Very posh.
It helps everything get very Christmassy. But,
very quickly, I would imagine.
Yes.
Have one or two of those.
Yeah, it's not quite the same having a Christmas party by yourself. I'm not very good at drinking by myself, but I'll have a go anyway.
Yes, you give it a good go. Yeah, well done.
Yes, Dealey's always keen to help out. Anyway, I suppose I better get back to it, but we'll have more of a chat with you and let the listeners catch up with you sometime. Once the new year has got a bit further in. But,
yes, absolutely.
But I ought to say happy birthday anyway, in case we don't speak to you, because it's coming up. That's coming up quite soon. So.
It is, yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll tell you all about it next time I see you.
Yes, that'll be good. And but anyway, I better get back to it. I'm supposed to be helping out with something you don't need to know, but I thought I had to give you a quick call for episode 500 anyway. So.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's nice to talk to you. Thanks for ringing.
And listeners, she'll be back soon. I have to say hello to the listeners. So say something nice.
Hello, listeners. Hello. Hi.
See, she's very good. Okay, I'll get back to it. I'll speak to you soon.
Yes, cheerio. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Hi, Harry.
Oh, hello. Hi.
It's me, Paul.
Merry Easter. Merry Easter. Is it Easter?
No, not yet. No, it's episode 500, though. That's a date in itself. 500 episodes. Yeah. I know
that's incredible.
I know it doesn't sound a lot compared to how many episodes of Sutton Park we did, but they are longer episodes. Yes, it's a busy episode. I'm actually just taking.
And have
a
you
break.
got special? Have you got any special guests apart from me, obviously?
But yeah, it's not. It's more about what's happening in the episode than the guests. But obviously, you're very important.
Yeah.
Yeti Uncle John has been let out of Shame Jail. So a lot of the cast is, a lot of the regulars are meeting him from jail. I don't think he's probably reformed. He's probably going to go back to his old ways. But I'm involved in a different plot line. Ick the alien is having a baby, and I'm just taking a break. In fact, I'm trying to take as many breaks as I can get, because as you can imagine, an alien having a baby it's not the nicest thing. But I want to be supportive. I can be supportive out in the corridor, though, can't I? He does have an alien, matron to help him, but I'm just rushing around with cups of tea and hot towels and so it's all very dramatic. But
sounds it.
There's lots of lots of plot lines, lots of sort of revelations, lots of sort of lots of sort of looking at the camera. Although we're an all podcast, so nobody can see that. But I'm doing really good freeze frame acting and sort of all that sort of stuff.
And are there going to be any lesbian couples?
Well, there may well be. Yes.
Ooh.
I mean,
excellent.
We're very diverse on this show, but
excellent.
That might be what Ick is about to give birth to, for all I know.
A lesbian couple
could be. We don't know. We don't know what an Ick alien baby even looks like. So
that's true. That is very true.
We're not doing it for the ratings, I promise. It's just
of course.
It's a good thing we're not doing it for the ratings. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you a call and let you know, and I couldn't do episode 500 without a quick message.
Oh, indeed. Well, congratulations on 500 episodes.
You've been in many episodes. I'm not going to do it's not going to be a flashback episode, but you have. We've done singing, we've done chats, and you've been a big part of the Shy-Life podcast over the last 500 episodes.
Well, thank you very much for having me and featuring the music, and I hope to give you a few more tracks soon.
Oh yes, please. Yeah. Well, I better go and make some more tea, I suppose, and get back in there, and hopefully this baby's going to pop out at some point. But
yes, or babies if it's a lesbian couple.
Yeah.
You never know.
I never know. It'll be exciting. It'll be all over the papers. I mean,
oh dear, really?
I know.
Is there nothing else other than papers to?
That's why we're doing it in the spaceship, not in my flat. I said, there's no way I'm letting him give birth in my flat. But no, he's in a safe environment. He's taking it very well. It's quite refined. That's
really?
That's his. Yes. It's not like you see on TV where there's lots of screaming and things. It's quite refined. So.
Oh, that's nice. And drugs also.
Yeah, but that's just
normal, though, really, isn't it?
Just because it's episode 500.
Yeah, of course. Nice way to celebrate.
Hooray! Anyway, I'll speak to you again soon. I better get back in there. So,
okay. You take care then.
You take care. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, Mum. It's me. I'm just giving you a quick call. I've got a very busy day, but I realised I hadn't called you for a few days. There's a lot going on the podcast at the moment.
Oh, right. So you've been hard at it, have you?
Well, yes, I can't go into it, but it's also episode 500, so 500 episodes, so we had to do something special. But there's just a lot going on with the other people involved with the podcast, and so...
Well, I'm glad to find that you're keeping yourself occupied.
Yes, it's very busy.
Through these long winter days, short winter days, long winter nights.
Yes. Well, at least we're heading back towards longer days. Now we're into the new year, but yes. So yes, 500 episodes is still only about a sixth of the number of episodes I did when I did Sutton Park. But the Sutton Park episodes were a lot shorter. So.
Just as much work in some ways, though.
Oh yes. With all the editing and things. But anyway, I'm just. I am supposed to be helping out and being busy, but you have to stop for a coffee and have a break, don't you? So,
Well, that's right. Your breath should get a bit stale, I would have thought. Well,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
So what's are you getting over Christmas now? Is it good to be in the new year?
Yes, I don't really celebrate Christmas as such. My big day is the day that it becomes that we're getting slightly lighter, longer days.
Well, that's what I was
Although
thinking.
we don't really notice it. Anything from the 21st of December, about 3 minutes a day, I think it is. It should be getting lighter. We're over the halfway through our winter. Basically.
Well, more time for the cats to play around outside.
Yes, it's a long time for them. And with it being dark, we're not getting up very early. We get them in quite early at night. Luckily, we've got a balcony with a door, so they come up and mow at the foot of our bed, demanding to go out about 6 o'clock in the morning. So all we have to do is to go and open the door, and out they shoot onto the balcony, and from there make their way down to the ground.
I wonder what cat's eyes like. When it goes dark, how they. I mean, they see things differently anyway, and whether they see day and night differently.
Yeah, I think actually I read somewhere not long ago they can see best when it is twilight. Not so much when it's really, really pitch black, but in those sort of twilight hours between sunset and then when the sunrise, where it's coming a bit light. So I suppose I know they don't. If it's been a dark room, go and put the light on. I know that they blink their eyes. It's too much. Their eyes don't adapt. Ours do a bit, but their eyes don't seem to adapt perhaps as quickly as ours do. But perhaps that's just individual cats are different.
I think somehow Dealey is here now. I think he's heard me talking about cats. I'm not talking about other cats or how lovely other cats are, Deals. What are you doing here on the spaceship anyway? You shouldn't be here. You should be in the flat. No, you can't help out. No, you can't. You have to just settle down. I'm sure Ike's got her cushion you can sit on. Yeah? You sit down. You can't. There's lots going on. You don't want to get in the way, do you? Eh? Do you want to oversee? Eh? Come on. I better go and sort him out. He hasn't been to the spaceship before, so he doesn't know where he's going. I don't know how you found your way over here, Dils.
Very clever.
Anyway, well, I'll speak to you later.
Okay.
Yeah. What, Dils? No. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Dils.
Bye, Dee Dee.
Come on, we've got things to do. Come on.
Hello listeners, it's me again, Cuthbert the Robot. We have some very exciting news. It would seem that Ike is very close to giving birth, but whilst we wait for these final few moments we have some further Ike clips from episodes of the Shy Life podcast from back in the day. Some of Ike's best bits, as it were, exclamation. Have a listen now, and when we return the joyous event should have occurred. We do hope that Paul doesn't faint or be sick, we'll see. We're reliably informed that Cromitty has now arrived, so at least he can attend to Paul should he have a funny turn. Anyway, let's get listening to these clips. Congratulations to Ike. Congratulations also to Yeti Uncle John, and happy 500th show to our beloved Shy Life podcast! Sit back now and enjoy the if clips!
Hello, is that you, Mr. Eek?
Oh, hello, Comedy. Yes, it is I, Eek the alien.
Oh, good, yes. I heard that you had some peepers.
Yes, I have a collection of peepers. They were sent to me by Toby Smelly from the Smellcast.
No, yes, very nice, very good. Yes, I was just wondering.
I am reading your mind.
What? What do you mean?
I am reading your mind, and I can tell that you are curious. But no, you may not have my peepers for your scientific experiments.
What? No, I was not thinking of that.
Neither may you have them for your dinner.
No, I would not want to eat your peepers for my dinner. No. Charlie, we can't have the peepers.
What? I wanted to have peepers in my pie. We cannot have peeper pie.
No, I am sorry. He will not allow it. You have made him quite grumpy.
I do not care. My peepers are not for eating.
Fair enough. No, for experimenting on.
No, please leave.
Okay, I'm going.
Having identified those voices on the tape, and John has been tinkering about, and I think he's come up with something pretty remarkable. It sounds great. You can hear them. It's as clear as a bell. But know exactly who these aliens are. We're not too sure. But anyway, just to update you, John played the finished tune to the aliens. And boy, were they excited. They really were. They were very excited. Apparently, Ick has said that the voices are voices that he recognises from his own family. So, yeah, they are extremely excited, and you'll hear because we've got some voice messages coming up. But you'll hear they are extremely excited about this. In fact, I believe that Ick has asked John to work on some other tapes and possibly even manage an alien boy band. It's incredible. They have suggested that John goes up into space, but I'm not sure if he's considering that or not. I think he's a bit nervous about going up. I told him what happened when I went up once. And, anyway, I don't want to scare him. But anyway, we do have some messages, as I said. You'll hear how excited the aliens are. Well, first is Ick. He's very excited.
Hello, it's me, Ick. I just want to say how much I appreciate Yeti Uncle John's hard work on those tapes. He has uncovered a song that is many years old. The voices are voices of my family. It is quite emotional to hear them singing like they are. And Yeti Uncle John did a very good job. He has cleaned up all the tapes, and we are able to hear those voices. Such beautiful voices. And yes. Here, listen. So beautiful. We have made offers to Yeti Uncle John. We think he would do a very good job. as a producer. We have various alien boy bands and girl bands who could benefit from his production techniques. Yes, maybe we could take over the world of pop. Yes, that would be amazing. Anyway, thank you, Paul. I know that you are helping as well. So, I'd like to thank you both. And I'd be happy to offer you around the universe trip in my spaceship at some stage.
I do have news of Ick. Not sure if it's good news or bad news. It's kind of good news, although we're not quite sure. Yes, poor old Ick. We think it's just down to him eating something in the store. He's been in the wars a bit recently, quite literally after what happened at New Year with the alien space grenades. Yes, well, no, well, but I wasn't really referring to that. I was just thinking he's not been well, since around that time. Didn't he catch your cold or something? Yes, he did, yes. Yeah, he caught that cold, and, but, well, I think this is just him being greedy. He wasn't that well, was he, when he went to see Tim and James and Tim? I think perhaps it's just a bit under the weather. Lots of people get ill this time of year. Yeah. So, where is the little scamp? He'll be here in a minute. He just wants to say hello to the listeners before we go. And I think, listeners, we can say we don't quite know why he's been ill, but we can just guess that he's probably just eaten a book that didn't agree with him. That's all. He'll be fine. It was worrying. It was worrying, definitely. Bettina called in. You heard that. No, I think he'll be fine. What's our next episode, Paul? We've got our live episode next. Yes, not too long until that.
I feel much better, Paul. I'll be there for the live episode.
Oh, Ick, come and take a seat, for goodness sake. I'm sure you can. Well, if you'd like to, but we don't always expect you to be there.
Oh, it would be nice. I would like to be on the live show.
Well, you just take it easy. See how you feel on the night. You just need to take it a bit more easy and just be careful about what you're eating. Yeah, in the same way that I've regretted eating that thing in that bowl on your spaceship.
Oh, yes, that turned out to be a kind of alien stain remover. Made of... Anyway.
Yeah, please don't. Yeah, I just thought I saw it in a bowl. I thought it was Dips. Nibbles. Well, perhaps you'll both learn that you must be careful. I mean, I feel bad, Ick, because we did invite you down here to, help clear the store, and I just guess that some of this stuff is older than I realise, and perhaps I don't know exactly what is down here. It's not a big store, but it's big enough, and I'm still uncovering things. As we're tidying stuff away, I'm uncovering bits of the store that I've probably never seen, because they were covered by stuff. Yeah, that makes sense, Paul. Anyway, listeners, Ick is feeling a lot better. We may have to take you to the doctors, though.
Oh, Paul, I don't think so. Does that mean taking me to see Cromitty?
No, I've got a few thoughts.
I don't really want to go all the way back to my home planet to see a doctor there. They don't even call them doctors, they call them engineers.
No, that doesn't sound good at all. No, I think I know somebody who can help. Somebody who will understand. I can't take you to see my doctor down in West Byfleet because, well, no, I don't think that's a good idea. But no, I do know somebody who we could talk to. Yeah, we'll find out what it is, and you're very good at pooing, aren't you?
Paul?
Well, we heard what you did at James and Tim and James's house.
Oh, please don't keep mentioning that.
I'm sorry, no, but anyway, listeners, you don't need to listen to this. We'll talk to Ick. He'll be a lot better, and we'll be doing the live show soon, and he'll be fine. And take care, hey? Look after yourself, and we'll try and do our best to help him as well.
Oh dear. Paul, where are you?
Oh, I'm here. Well, where's Yeti, Uncle John, and Cromitty? We're going round and round in circles.
Sorry, I was trying to follow the footprints. Oh dear. They seem to go this way. Oh, there they are. Yeti, Uncle John. Cromitty.
there you are, Paul. We thought you'd be here sooner. I arranged for some clips to be played to keep things going, huh? Oh dear. Did you see Zap? What? See Zap? No, we had... Ick was here. He was getting bored.
No, that wasn't me.
You what?
No, I've been with Paul the whole time.
Why are you just wearing your vest and pants again?
No, this is what I'm trying to say. This is me.
We saw somebody who looked like you, but he was wearing a furry coat.
I wasn't wearing a furry coat.
No, listen guys. It would appear that Zap has been here in the park, and Zap obviously approached you, trying to pass you off as Ick. Oh, I see. I think I see. Why do you want to do that? I don't know. What did he say to you? Well, he seemed very bored about the snow. He said he wanted to go back to the college, or even go to the podcasting studios, or maybe to Cromitty's laboratory. Then that would explain it. Because the security has been increased in the laboratories, so he has not been able to sneak in recently. They've had Cuthbert unplugged and the other robot unplugged, so that there's no chance that he could sort of hack them or take over via them. So, oh, I see. So he was trying to pass stuff on. I'm sorry, Ick.
Oh dear. I do love the snow. I don't want to go in. I love it out here.
Oh, well, I'm glad you do. Oh dear. I thought it was odd that this that Zap was making it look like you didn't. Oh, I should have realised. Then no, we both saw him. We were tired after shoveling the paths. You did a very good job, I must say. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Yeah, well, I want to go and have a sit down now. Yes, perhaps you should. Oh dear, Ick. Listen, if Zap's around, maybe we should go in.
Yes, Paul. Golly. I suppose if you wore a big furry coat, that's how you mistook him for me.
Oh yes, his furry muff. It was, you couldn't see his face properly. It did look, sorry. Yes, he definitely did have a big furry muff. Well, dear, we should, if you want to take a few more photos, maybe the snow will last longer, we can come back later, but maybe not when Zap's around. I think we managed to foil him again.
Oh dear, he's always after something.
He's a real menace. He's trying to stick his nose in.
Trying to stick his nose in where, Paul?
Anywhere, everywhere. Something's got to be done about Zap. He's so sneaky these days. Well, he's always been sneaky, but... yes, this is true. Very true. Come on, let's go back, shall we? Yes, all right, yes.
Yes, it's a good idea, Paul.
Yes, good idea.
Foiled again. Well, but this is my plan. It doesn't matter if I succeed or if I fail. But I am here. I am causing trouble. Trouble. That is the main thing. To cause trouble and confusion. And one day you will slip up. One day. All these little things that I am doing. One day. Yes. You'll all pay. You'll all pay one day. One day.
Ick, it's me. The artist formerly known as Nathan. Yes, it's me, Zap. I just wanted to let you know that I've got your peepers. All of them. Yes, even the Peeper Queen. I'll call you back soon with the details, but let's just say you won't be getting them back without paying me a little bit of money. These peepers, they're quite rare. So, they've got to be worth something. Maybe £1 million, perhaps. Otherwise, I'll be on eBay, hey? I shall call you back later with more details. Hello, listeners. Well, as you can tell, quite a lot's been going on. I got caught up at work, so I couldn't go with the others, but anyway. Martin, Ick and Cromitty did go on the hunt of Zap, and the peepers. Cromitty had a plan, and Martin was using his nose to locate. Well, what is exactly we are going to be doing, huh? How are you going to locate the peepers?
Well, I can sniff them out, you know. I know what peepers smell like, and yes, it makes perfect sense. As I say, they won't be very far away, and they should be easy enough to find.
Goodness, guys, this is all very complicated. So once we find the peepers, how do we get them back?
Well, if Martin can actually find them, I have something that will it will send Zap out of his mind.
Oh, really? What do you mean?
I have something which will amplify the noises of the peepers. Absolutely. It will drive him crazy to have them making the noise. You know, they already make a lot of noise.
That they do.
Well, this device of Cromitty's will make that noise so loud that it'll be handing back your peepers faster than you believe possible. Sniff. Oh, yes. Yes, that's sniffing. Yes. No. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Aha!
What is it? Martin, what is it?
I found it. I know exactly where he's keeping the peepers. I knew it was nearby. He's in the basement of one of the houses across the other side of the square from your college.
Oh, I think this is me, Zap. I just wondered if I'll be seeing you soon because, well, the offer on the return of the peepers, it's limited. And if I don't hear from you in the next half an hour, then I shall be selling them to someone else. Don't delay. I won't wait for you forever, I can tell you that.
Oh dear. I've just had another message from Zap. He's threatening to sell the peepers on if I don't deliver the ransom money.
Oh dear. He's been in there for ages now. How much longer? How much longer? Oh, there he is. Ick over here.
Oh, Paul. You've been waiting. I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
No, not at all. You look happy. You look okay. How was it?
Oh, I was nervous, but it was fine. It's all good news.
Oh, thank goodness. Come on, let's go and get a hot chocolate and then you can tell me all about it.
Okay, Paul. Can I have marshmallows?
You can have whatever you like. Well, except for a strange book down in the library storeroom.
Oh, yes. What will I eat from now on?
Yes, please, Ick. You really must. Oh, it's good to have you back. Come on, let's go.
Oh, Paul, it was such good news. I wasn't scared after all.
Good, I'm glad. So, Ick, how are you doing? Are you feeling okay after your checkup and everything? Not feeling too bad or anything?
No, Paul, I feel fine. No, it really, I'm really feeling quite positive.
Well, I'm glad. I still think we need to find out what it was that you ate. I just think of all the things that happened to you around that time. Sure, you caught a cold and you weren't used to catching a human cold, but you had recovered from it. Maybe you were weakened a bit.
I know what you mean.
And then you ate those books from Tim and James, James and Tim, but they were, they were expensive, but they were, I don't think...
I know what you're saying, Paul. I know you're obsessed that there's something in that store. Something that I must have eaten. Some unknown quantity.
Yes, quite frankly, I am. Absolutely. But unless we can find another example of what it is you ate, I'm never going to prove that, am I? I just worried that there's something in that library store, something I've not seen.
Well, maybe there was, but maybe I've eaten it. Maybe that's that. I have some more questions here. Do you have any siblings? That could be a bad one. Because, as you say, not everyone's got a happy family. It's maybe something you could just drop in when you're asking, like, where they grew up.
Yes, I would agree. You have to be very careful because, yes, as you say, not everyone has a happy experience.
This next one, I'm not sure. If you could be any person for a day, who would it be? I think perhaps it would be better to say, if you could meet a famous person or what was that question that Paul was asked by Jay the Horn Cub last time? something about who would you share a bath with?
Oh, yes. Or who would you have a dinner party with? That would probably be better.
Yes, possibly. The trouble is, a lot of these questions, they're not written in a sort of conversational style, are they?
No, you're right. They're very much like little short bullet questions, and you need to kind of say them in a way that, it sounds natural.
Some of these are very much like that. What's your biggest pet peeve? Coffee or tea? You wouldn't say that to somebody, It would seem weird. It depends, I suppose. If you were just going to sit down in front of them with this question and go, answer this questionnaire, that would make more sense.
Can I have a look at the questions?
Of course, go ahead, Cordy.
I don't like this one. It's too, very specific. Are you as tired of Kim Kardashian as I am? I mean, I guess you could change the name of the person, or you could somehow work it in via a conversation, about, do you watch that so-and-so program? Oh, that person really annoys me. But then you have to be careful, Some people like to have a bit of banter and disagree, and other people, they like to hear that the person they're talking to has a similar view, if not identical, but this is a bonding situation.
I agree. I think that's very good. That's very wise. I think I would have to rewrite a lot of these questions.
Well, it's all good, practice, I suppose.
Here's another question. Do your parents still live in the house you grew up in?
Well, I remember very little about my parents, so...
Mine were eaten by a tentacle beast. At least I think they were. When I say a tentacle beast, I mean one much bigger than me. I mean, I have tentacles of my own, but...
Yes, and very, very handsome they are too.
Oh, thank you, Comedy.
What the heck is that? I'm pretty sure something is peering back up at me from down inside Paul's ear.
Oh dear, no. I don't think there's anything lurking in there.
No. No. Keep looking.
Oh, no. Sorry. I just have a fleck of dust on my viewing apparatus. Apologies. Silly Cuthbert. Silly Cuthbert.
Let me polish your apparatus for you.
Blimey.
There you go.
Well, okay, yes. There is definitely some work that needs to be done. Paul, if you can hear me, I would advise you that you should accept Tig's procedures. A quick once around with his tentacles. Yes, I did say tentacles, and your hearing should be returned to normal in a trice.
Well, thank you, Cuthbert. That has been very helpful. I'm sure Paul feels a lot more reassured that the treatment that I will be delivering is perfectly safe and scientifically proven.
Yeah, I guess so. Thanks, Cuthbert. Right. Okay. So you're gonna squeege out my ears, yes?
Yes, Paul. With my tentacles. It's very quick and easy. 2 of my tentacles have a sort of sucking mechanism on them. It's a natural thing, but not electronic or anything.
Right. Okay. So what? Your tentacles are going to suck whatever wax and stuff that I might have in my ear away?
That's right, Paul. Absolutely, yes. It'll all be sucked up.
Okay. It won't hurt or tickle?
It might tickle a little bit, but nothing too bad. Just let me know if you feel any discomfort.
Okay. So, I was going to ask, oh yes, the wax or whatever you find in my ears. My gran used to say I was probably growing potatoes in my ears. I don't think I really was.
Oh, Paul, I think probably not. There just wouldn't be the space for them.
Yeah, quite right. So, whatever is in my ear and causing this deafness, where will it go?
I don't think the listeners don't need to know about that. That's science. Let's just say that your ears will be cleaned and cleared.
Okay, well, you're probably right. The listeners don't need to hear all the details.
Well, just lay back, and I shall begin. I shall begin. Begin? That's not a word.
Begin.
Yes, Paul. Begin. Just lie back, Paul, and I shall begin the procedure.
Okay. Oh dear, listeners, oh dear.
Don't be nervous.
Oh, that tickles. Oh, it is tickling.
Sit still, Paul. It's fine.
Oh, okay, yes, sorry. Oh gosh. Oh golly, this feels weird. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, Bobby. Steady down.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh, it's kind of nice.
Oh dear.
Hi, Ick. How are you doing?
It's a bit hot for me, Paul.
Is it? Yeah, we don't have to stay much longer. I'm not sure. Everyone seems to be doing their own thing. We can all sort of go back. I mean, I think you're right. It's quite muggy.
Yes, Paul. Yes. But maybe we can get the next train.
Yeah, we could get the next train. I don't think there's one for half an hour, but it's going to take us 10 minutes or so to walk back to the station.
Yes, Paul. I have something to tell you.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Well, seems to be a day for it.
Oh, yes. You've been talking to everybody.
I have, yes.
I saw you talking to Cromarty.
I did. He's a bit sad. I think you know what that's about.
Oh, yes. Oh, dear. He's too good for him.
Yes, he's too good for your Uncle John.
Yes, Paul.
So what's your news?
Well, you know, I think you'll be quite surprised.
Come on. I don't think that anything can surprise me these days. I've heard everything this afternoon, and well, you know, I'm quite willing to listen. I'm sure it's not going to surprise me.
But Paul, I think it will.
Come on, Ig. I'm an open-minded chap. What is it you want to say? The listeners are you know, they're open-minded too. They won't be shocked.
Okay, Paul. Okay, listeners. I have some news. Well, I don't know how to say it.
Just say it. Please, just say it.
Okay, Paul. Paul, I'm pregnant.
You're what?
I'm pregnant, Paul. I'm pregnant. Pregnant, I tell you.
Bloody hell.
Hello, Yeti Uncle John. Who's this calling?
It's Toppy. Yeti Uncle John, it's Toppy.
Oh, my goodness. How wonderful. I'm home, Toppy. I'm out of Shame Jail.
Well, thank goodness. You know, I don't know how you let yourself get caught again, but anyways, at least I didn't have to bring you a second file. Oh,
dear. I hear that Paul's found out now about all of that.
Well, yeah, and he seems to be like, you know, I mean, I think I kind of ticked him off.
Well, you know, he's just very overprotective of me, and there's also a lot going on back at the house, what we eat and stuff. And
well, I know, but well, look, I'm sorry if I got you into trouble. I just figured, you know, you'd get the file and hilarity would ensue, and it would be funny, but.
Being stuck in space, but that's not your fault. I mean, I didn't have to go up in space once I left the prison, so you know, it was a good plan. What I did when I left the jail, that's where the problem
right.
was.
Well, I'll tell you, I was yelling into my podcast player when you were heading for that spaceship, and I thought, you know, this is a mistake. But anyways, it still was kind of funny, but I understand.
Oh, Cromarty's here. Wants to say hello. Hello, Toppy. It's me, Cromarty. How are you?
Cromarty, I'm doing good. Oh, do you have a bat on your shoulder?
No, and not today. Haven't seen him for a while.
Oh.
Yeti Uncle John is home. We are so happy.
Yeah. Ah, that's good. Well, all's well that ends well, right?
Yes, well, I'm sure. I just wanted to assure you that I'm sure if I speak to him, Paul he'll forgive you soon. It's
he'll get over it. He'll get over it.
Yes. I mean, as Yeti Uncle John just said, it wasn't the file that was the problem. It was what Yeti Uncle John did once he had freedom. That was, that was the problem.
Yeah,
Not the file. The file was, it's all gone. It's all happened now. It's fine. But,
I guess. All right.
I would have tried to get Paul here on the phone, but things are coming to a crucial moment with Ike's baby. So
it's so quiet there. Is the birthing process usually this quiet?
Not noisy. It's very noisy behind these doors. We have these doors. I'm calling from the spaceship, and they have like titanium doors or something, like triple titanium or something. So kind of like the beginning of Get Smart when all those doors close. Yes, we have like a cone of silence around us. But no, it's not. It's quite noisy outside of this protective layer. But hopefully we'll know soon. Where they'll be able to report what has actually emerged from Ike.
Emerged. That sounds creepy, kind of, but okay. Well, I'm awfully curious. I gotta say, I'm awfully curious. You'll have to send pictures and stuff,
Oh yeah, I'm going to be official photographer. Yes, Yeti Uncle John, he wants to take up photography.
Yeah. As long as you don't actually get the emerging part. Okay, that part I don't really want to see. I just want to see, after.
There'll be different edits. I'm sure somebody on eBay would like to see the full thing, but
no. Oh well, you never know. You might be right, but
posterity, or maybe I could sell the footage to an alien hospital for research purposes.
Well, that's an interesting thought. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we better go. It's great to speak to you, Toppy.
Oh, okay, but you sure Paul's not hanging around there, and I can't talk to Paul?
No, he definitely isn't in the room, I'm afraid, but I'm sure he'll talk to you soon.
Okay, all right. Well, good luck over there. I hope everything goes well.
Happy episode 500. Yes.
Yes, happy episode 500. Yeah, unfortunately, apparently I'm not on it, so I wasn't invited, don't you know?
Well, you kind of are on it because you're on this call, so it's fine. You are need to be.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Just not at the birth.
Yeah, I didn't.
And also, you don't have to be at the birth like we.
Yeah.
You won't have to be at the birth.
At the emergence. Okay, well, I was just sort of. Usually, Paul extends an invitation, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No, I think episode 521 will be the big one this time.
Okay. Well, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure he'll call.
Okay. Goodbye for now. Goodbye.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Goodbye, Toppy.
Bye.
Hi, listeners. Hi. It's all happening here. Ike is, he is, and I'm not sure I can cope, but I'm having little breaks. But anyway, I hope Cromitty's on the way. He didn't reply to my text for a while, and then suddenly he did. I think the reception was bad. Apparently, Yeti Uncle John has some revelation. I don't know the full details. You probably know more. Something to do with the shame inspectors and getting revenge on them. Oh dear. Can't end well. It can't end well. I hope you enjoyed our little montage of some of Ick's best moments. Yeah. Oh dear. Let's just peep in and see how it's going. I'm supposed to be in the room with him, but I don't think he's noticed that I haven't been. I don't think I want to see the full. Well, you know, everything that's going on. I don't think I want to see it all. No, it's too much. Yeah. But let's have a peep around the door.
Keep pushing, Ick. Keep pushing. You're doing a good job. Not much longer now. Not much longer.
Oh, that's quite enough for me. I mean, sounds like things are going well, though. Oh dear. Once you've seen one alien giving birth, you really don't want to see another one. I mean, I haven't really seen any, but, well, just that bit then. But anyway, Paul, I'm here. Oh, Cromitty, thank goodness. Ick's giving birth. Has he given birth yet? No, look round the door if you want. No, okay.
Keep pushing, Ick. It won't be much longer.
Do you think we need to make tea and coffee? We could do, for us or for them. Well, we could ask them. Well, maybe we shouldn't disturb them. Maybe we should make tea and coffee for ourselves. I think so, Cromitty. How is everything at the welcome committee thing? Well, Yeti Uncle John is free from Shame Jail. The envelope that he had has been, the one that he gave to Ryan. Oh yes, Ryan from Canada. Yes, we don't say that. It's not Canada, it's Canada. And anyway, I'm just being silly, just trying to lighten the mood. Okay, it's episode 500, whatever you like. So, yes, the envelope has come back from Ryan, and apparently it has incriminating information about falsifying doodads. When it comes to like cryptic crosswords, basically cheating. I don't like to say it, cheating at cryptic crosswords. It's a big thing, an explosive thing that has happened. Yes. And yet it's all behind the scenes. Really? Well, however did he get that? Well, he has his people. But I hope this doesn't end badly. Oh dear. Well, Yeti Uncle John thinks that Isaac and Declan might end up in Shame Jail themselves. How does that work? Them ending up in their own Shame Jail? Well, they just have to lock themselves in to the jails every night. Do they now? Oh dear. Who's going to make the tea, you or me? I'll go and make it, Paul. You look around the door and see if anything's going on. Oh, do I have to? Yes, Ick might need you. Oh, he might want me to hold one of his tentacles. Well, yes. Did you say tentacles? I can't remember now. I'm a little bit overwrought. Good. Well, Paul, that's to be expected. I'll go and stick my head round the door.
Nearly there, Ick. You're nearly there. Keep on keeping on.
Oh, dear. I kept my eyes closed, listeners. I didn't want to see. Maybe Ick's saying Sister Oo's name, because he's saying, ooh, that's funny, isn't it? No, not really. Oh dear. What should we do? Oh, maybe I should call somebody whilst I'm taking a break. How is everything, Paul? The kettle's just boiling. It's fine. I was just saying to the listeners, Ick's going, ooh, ooh, ooh. And of course, Sister Ooh. Yes, Paul, that's not a joke. Particularly, it's not very funny. No, I know. It's just an observation, maybe. Yes, it would work as an observation. I just need to go and get this tea. Okay. Oh dear. I wonder what we're going to get. You know, is it going to be big, small? How are we going to look after it? Oh dear. I feel like an expectant father. I'd like to add that I have nothing to do with this. I mean, as far as I'm not the father of Ick's baby. But I don't think there is such a thing as you know, I think Ick's like an incubator. There's not a mother and a father. He didn't. No, not at all. It just happens on their planet. It's very, yeah. Anyway, oh dear. Oh, I can hear that through the walls. Oh dear. Gosh, I hope everything's all right. What's going on, Paul? I heard a very big ooh. I heard 3 big oohs. Yes, 3 big oohs. I heard it through the wall. I was just saying the same thing to the listeners. Gosh, maybe it's happened. Oh dear. I mean, not oh dear. Oh good. Should I stick my head around to the door? I'm not sure. I think we should wait. It's all gone very quiet. I thought we might hear the sound of a baby crying. Maybe Ick babies don't cry. I'm not sure. Oh.
Paul, Cromitty, I can announce that the baby has been successful. Ick is resting, but all is well. If you'd like to come in, just very briefly, to speak to Ick or meet the baby, then you'd be welcome.
Oh gosh, yes, yeah, that'd be wonderful. Cromitty, yes, we'll be there. I just need to make sure the kettle's gone off.
Well, just come in when you're ready.
We will do. Thanks, sister. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, listeners, it's happened. How wonderful. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, golly. I'm nervous now. I shouldn't be nervous. Where's Cromitty? Cromitty, are you ready to go in? Yes, Paul, it's fine. I'm ready. Come on, let's go in. Oh, gosh. Right. There's Ick. Where's the baby? Well, let's go and speak to Ick first. Ick, are you okay? I'm sorry we weren't in the room. We didn't want to be in the way.
Oh, Paul. Oh, Cromitty. How wonderful to see you.
It's wonderful to see you. How are you?
Oh, very tired. I'll have a rest soon.
And the baby?
Oh, very beautiful. I'm very pleased.
Really? Good. Gosh.
Go and see.
Oh, all right. It's a beautiful little thing there. It is, isn't it? Ick, have you decided on a name?
Yes. I'm going to call him Uck.
Oh, that's a lovely name. Yes. Is it a family name?
Kind of. Oh, yes.
Sister, is he healthy? And you did say he?
Well, yes, but it is the nearest pronoun that is appropriate. It's like how you would call Ick a he, but he's something else, but you don't have words for it.
Oh, I understand, sister, yes. And he's healthy.
Oh, yes, very healthy. You should appreciate him whilst he is this size. He will grow quite a great deal in the next 24 to 48 hours.
He'll grow? Really?
Oh, yes. This is just the size that he was born at. Because, the baby had to be issued from Ick's body. But it will grow a great deal and reach full size very quickly.
Oh, I didn't know that. To be fair, we didn't know anything.
Yes. Well, I take a few photographs because he won't look this size for much longer.
Oh gosh! So you won't have to do much like baby mothering, Ick. Is that right?
No, he'll be almost independent almost immediately. Obviously, I'm still his mother. Well, his the word mother does not exist, I will still be its guardian, Ox guardian.
Okay, right, yes, gosh. Well, we'll leave you to sleep. I think we're coming towards the end of episode 500, and, yeah, wow. So glad it's worked out.
Yes. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Still pretty bad.
Well, yes, of course. Well, we'll leave you to sleep. We'll come back and see you later on.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, gosh. We ought to smoke a cigar or pop a bottle of champagne or something, Cromitty. Oh, yes. For the baby or for episode 500? Well, maybe for both. Oh, yes, let's go and do that. Well, listeners, I think this is the end of the episode for now. I hope you've enjoyed it. There's been quite a lot of drama. Yes, Cromitty, that's usually what I say. Oh, I'm very sorry, Paul. No, it's fine. Yeah, listeners, gosh, so much going on. I guess I ought to go and see Yeti Uncle John, so we'll go and do that in a minute. But yeah, this is sort of the end of the episode. There'll be a little bit more. Not our most star-packed episode, not our most longest episode, but it's episode 500. And yeah, some big things have happened. So I hope you've enjoyed it. And we'll be back for more soon. Got to work out how much longer I'm going to sulk with Toppy Smelly. Oh, please, Paul, not for too much longer. No, not for too much longer. Paul, have you called back the policeman yet? Oh, I don't think I've even mentioned that. No, not yet. Oh dear, Paul. Our listeners, did you know about that? You did you? I got a message about long lost cousin Algernon being attacked or something. The police wanted to speak to me, but I think it's just probably to see how. I don't know. I don't know. I've been busy doing things. Anyway. I will call them back. But anyway. Right. That's it for now. Speak to you again soon. All right. Bye for now. Say goodbye, Cromitty. Goodbye, Cromitty. Goodbye. Well, Paul, it's good to be back with you. It's good to be back with you too, Yeti Uncle John. Yes. So, you've been causing trouble already. Well, I wouldn't say causing trouble. I've been exposing two dastardly criminals. Dastardly criminals is looking at the answers of cryptic crossword quite up to the level of some of your bad things, you know. Not exactly conjuring a demon, is it? No, be nice, Paul. I just wanted to expose this whole cover-up. Really? Oh, dear. Well, let's not talk about that. You're still sulking with Toppy Smelly, I hear. I am still sulking with Toppy Smelly at the moment, yes. Still sulking with everybody, but it's just it's wearing me down. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Well, how much did you have to do, with this whole ick baby thing? I can't wait to see him. What's he like? Well, constantly changing at the moment, I believe. Constantly changing. Cromitty is probably visiting Ick again now. The Sister Ooh said that the baby would change a great deal in the first 48 hours. We saw it. It was just a little tentacle, little baby thing. It was cute. But apparently that was a very short window of seeing it like that. But, oh, right, I see. And how was your I don't know, freedom meal or whatever you want to call it? Oh, it's good. I got to hold court. I bet you did. Yes, I bet you did. Dear, oh dear. What about long lost cousin Algernon, Paul? I don't know anything about it. I haven't had time to call the police yet. I don't know why they even want to speak to me. I haven't seen him in goodness knows how long. And I certainly wasn't responsible for his attack. I've been too busy here. Yes, and, you know, even if they think you have, you've got witnesses. Well, I have got witnesses, but it shouldn't come to that. Oh, anyway, I'm tired now, so I'm just going to turn in, I think. It's been a long episode, 500. May we have 500 more like them. Yes, let's have 500 more like them. Are you glad to have me back, Paul? I am glad to have you back. I'm still nervous about your biography. I'm still a little bit worried about the idea of you being a photographer, but I guess as long as you're not irresponsible with it. Me? Irresponsible? I don't even know the meaning of the word. I think that's part of your trouble, yes. Oh, I can hear the theme music now. Let's sign off. Yes, all right, yes. I hope Cromitty's getting on all right. Sure, he'll be fine. Yeah.
I gotta go now. Bye. Gotta go. Bye.
This show is part of the Pride 48 network. Find more shows over at pride48.com.
Oh dear, what's going on now? Oh, it's the Shy Life Podcast. Let's go.
I have a voice. I have a voice.
You have a voice.
You have a voice. We have a voice.
We have a voice.
Unique voices in podcasting.
UnivazPods.net.
Hello, Sister U. It's me, Cromity. I wondered if I could see Ick or the baby. I just wanted to check in. Is everything fine?
Everything is fine, Cromity. Everything is fine. I'm afraid Ick is sleeping, though. But you're welcome to see the baby. Although, well, it is a junior being, but you probably won't recognize it as being a baby.
Not recognize it as being a baby? What do you mean?
Well, I did tell you. It has changed size and form quite a bit in the last few hours. I must say it does look very much like Ick.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yes. Just don't be surprised. It is almost a fully grown adult, at least in appearance and size.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's just sitting over there, reading the collected works of Stephen King.
Oh, reading the collected works of Stephen King? Really? That must be a very big book.
Well, he is quite a big child.
Okay. I'll just go and see him. Hello? Hello? Uck? It's me, your Uncle Cromity. I just wanted to say hello and to introduce myself.
Hello, geezer.
Oh, hello.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. Are you enjoying your book?
Oh, yes. It's a good book. Very good book.
Oh well, I won't interrupt. I see your mother. Well, your father. He is sleeping, and well, I don't want to speak too much.
All right, geezer. What was your name again?
Cromity. I'm your Uncle Cromity.
Oh, that's nice. Very nice. I'll speak to you later then, geezer, all right?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Enjoy your book.
Oh, I will. Get all sorts of ideas from it. Oh.
Sister?
Yes?
I wasn't... Well, it's quite different to Ick, isn't he? He sounds almost like a Cockney.
That can happen. Yes, that can happen.
Oh, I see. Okay. Do you think he should be reading Stephen King? Isn't it a bit adult? I know he looks like an adult, but, well, he could get some bad ideas.
Oh, well, we'll speak to Ick when he wakes up.
Oh, all right, yes. Dear. Oh, listen, I'll just go and speak to the listeners.
All right.
Oh, listeners, I can't believe it. That baby, it's not a baby anymore. It looks like Ike, but with stubble and like a strange Cockney accent. I don't know what to think. Oh, I got chills. Chills, they were multiplying. But, I can't think that reading horror books at such a young age, it could be, well, I don't know, I just got a very weird feeling. It was almost like looking at a clone of Ike, but like from an alternate dimension, where he looks like Ike, but sinister. I'm probably imagining things. I need to talk to Paul about it, but, oh gosh. Oh, I think I need to go and sit down. I think Ike is going to get a surprise when he wakes up. Episode 500 is done, thank goodness. Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, now the phone's ringing. Hello, Paul Shaggerty, how can I help?
Hello, this is Inspector MacGruber. I left some messages for you, which I haven't had a reply to. I really need to speak to you about long-lost cousin Algernon. Your long-lost cousin Algernon. I need to speak to you almost immediately.
Oh, right, yes, I'm terribly sorry. I should have called you back. It's been a very busy couple of days. A friend of mine gave birth, and it's episode 500, and yet Uncle John came out of shame jail. Anyway, you don't know about that, but I must say I haven't seen Long Lost Cousin Algernon in months, and I'm happy to speak to you about it, but I do need to have a sleep first.
Well, you're welcome to have a sleep, but I need to speak to you first thing in the morning.
All right, okay. Right, I guess, should I call you?
We need you here at the station, sir.
Right, okay. I mean, what's been going on? Oh, he's rung off.
No, that's just me, sorry. I was just singing.
Oh, okay. Look, I'll see you in the morning. Thank you, Inspector MacGruber. Oh, I don't want to speak to the police. What's been going on? Why am I being targeted? Why are they talking to me? Why do they want to talk to me? I'm going to bed. It's been a long episode 500. Speak to you again soon, listeners. I'm sure this will all, be sorted out tomorrow. All right, night-night. Bye for now. Bye.
If that slime ball alien dick lays a slimy tentacle on me, I'm gonna have a fit. That's what, yeah.
Oh, I think that was a wonderful episode, don't you, Toppy? I sure do. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to explain to you what I'm going to show you. Now, what I'm going to show you...
Ick, I just, before you get into it, I just wondered, are we going to make some popcorn for the viewing?
It's a very good idea. Yes, if we're going to watch a film, we should have popcorn, Ick.
Yeah, popcorn.
No, it's not a film.
Oh.
It's a projection from 1978. It's actually happening now, in 1978.
Whoa. Okay, back up. Is this a strange time, weird thing of alien technology? Is that what you're talking about?
Exactly, yes.
Oh, well then. That's perfectly normal. Okay.
But we still need popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn.
We haven't got time for popcorn. You need to look at it before the link ends.
All right. Okay, I guess we can do this. All right.
What are you going to show us?
Well, what you will see is two people we know very well. Bettina and Aunt Tappy. And you will see them. They are in Studio 54.
Oh, and what's the year?
1978.
1970. Oh, really? We can see them in 1978? My Aunt Tappy and your Bettina? Oh, gosh. This is... Okay, I'm ready.
Let me just tune in the picture. Can you see?
What is that? Is it? Looks like two giant pairs of boobs. What am I looking at?
And where is the popcorn?
Yeah, popcorn. No, wait. Okay, it's starting to come in. Wasn't boobs at all.
It is amazing. It looks like it's amazing technology.
That's what I was going to say, Cromedy.
Great minds.
Love to love me, baby. Ooh, love to love me, baby.
Well, this is extraordinary, Ick. I mean, why did you want us to see this? This is amazing, but is there some reason you wanted us to see this?
I thought you would find it interesting. I thought that, I get to show my cleverness.
What do I need to do?
Go and stand over there, please.
Okay. I've never been teleported before. Will it hurt?
No, it'll be fine. I mean, I don't use it very often, but no, it will be fine. I've been working on it. It's no problem.
Is there no way of teleporting the others out of the time bubble?
No, it doesn't work that way. No, if we could do that, I'd have done it by now. We need the bubble to burst. We need your sudden appearance to cause the routine to break.
Okay. Well, I'm standing in place. Do whatever you have to do.
Martin, you're terribly brave. I'll see you soon.
Very well. Absolutely.
Here we go. Brace yourself.
I don't like the sound of this.
No, it'll be fine.
You know, Yeti Uncle John, I'm kind of a little bit fed up of your sarcasm about my poetry. I've noticed you making comments like this before. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, I'm never sarcastic, never sarcastic. Yes, you are. This is my creative life. This is very important to me, you know. Oh, well, you know, you can't expect people to listen to you reading your poems for 30 episodes. You know, I don't think they like your poems that much. One or two, it might be fine, but... yes, Uncle John, you're so disrespectful.
Hey, guys, do you want to see my bottom? Daisy, Daisy, give me your afternoon. Hello.
What? What's going on, Martin? Where did you come from? Oh my goodness! He's showing us his bottom. It's quite a nice bottom, Martin. What's going on?
I've just been teleported in. There's a time bubble. You were trapped in it.
Don't be foolish. No, there was no time bubble. I don't remember any time bubble. No, we were just having an argument.
Speak to Ick. He'll tell you.
Ick? Are you there? What's going on? Hello? Eek?
Oh, everything's very strange. Everything's going quite peculiar.
Time bubble. Must be the time bubble breaking down. Time bubble? What time bubble? Oh, time bubble. Feel quite strange. Oh, blimey. Something very strange going on around here.
Oh dear. Hold on. Hold tight, guys.
I think you must be right. It does feel like some sort of time distortion.
Hello. It's me, Ick. Hold on. The time bubble is breaking down. Hello, are you there? Hello? Oh dear, listeners. There's no reply from the laboratory. I thought it was working, but oh golly. Oh dear.
Hello, Ick? Can you hear me?
Oh, Marty, it's you. I thought something dreadful had happened.
No, everything seems to have gone back to normal.
You teleported into the time bubble.
We don't seem to be looping anymore. I decided to go with plan A and I showed them my bottom. It distracted them.
Ah, good. Yes.
He has quite an impressive bottom, I must say. Well, he's in his 20s. I mean, it's to be expected.
Thank you.
Oh dear. So what was going on?
Yeti Uncle John, I'm afraid I made a mistake in the calculations. It caused the time bubble, which you all got caught up in. We had to find a way to break the bubble, to break the routine. And, well, I teleported Martin into the bubble, and, yes, decided to his bottom caused you to break the routine, and now the bubble has dissolved. What is well again?
Did you like that episode, Sassy?
That episode of what?
Never mind. Oh, holy crow, that was a long episode.
500.
How you doing?
Well, he thought Riley was tricked. Oh my, let's start that line over there.